Hey, Corey Mano, how you doing this morning? Good morning. Port Clinton Duck. Good morning. Good morning. Hope everybody's doing okay this morning. Yeah, Corey Mano. I didn't know the truck was in front yesterday morning. And they cut off the internet and the phone, and they fixed the wiring up apparently. And he worked on the wires for about 2 hours here altogether. So apparently everything's supposed to be okay. But I still don't think they got the problem resolved. I'll find out by Monday. It's supposed to rain again Monday. Hope you guys are having nice weather today. At least you go out flying. How you been doing there, Port Clinton Duck? How's your weather? It's doing 60 here this morning, Fahrenheit, 16 Celsius. So it's warming up. It's cooler at Port Clinton Duck, yeah. Well, here it's sunny out. It's doing 60 out, so. It's windy. Man, it was really windy yesterday. Dang. Yeah, it's Labor Day weekend here too. Yep. Hey, Brent, how you doing? Yeah, same thing. It's a little bit cool here this morning too. But it should warm up. Because when the wind comes in the house, it's a cool wind inside the house. So I know outdoors must be warmer. Flying the whoop inside, yeah. Well, I went to the dentist yesterday. Oh, you got no appointment today? I'm sorry, but I do. They didn't even have me on my bloody appointment list. Then finally got to see a dentist, and I had to take antibiotics because I got an abscess going there. So I got to go back in 7 days. Well, in 8 days, 9 days. I got to make an appointment. Hey, D90, good morning, good morning. Kim just woke up. Yeah. Making his first coffee. Oh, that's the life of a live streamer, Kim. Going to bed late.
It was chaos last day. You have no idea what was going on, Rob. You know, the paying me to twerk.
Yeah, I know. I looked at the video this morning.
Men don't twerk. And the weird part, these individuals are sitting in a room watching our room. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's weird.
I couldn't stay up that long. I went to bed before they went on live last night.
So Max Air thinks I owe him a twerk. What the hell?
Yeah, D90, time to make coffee. Yep, for sure. It's quiet this morning on the chat. It's Saturday morning. Everybody's sleeping in or going out. One of the two.
Oh, but you turned from last night.
Did Andrew hit his 10K last night?
That I couldn't tell you what. He raided our channel.
Okay.
Whole bunch came flying in that evening. So many were coming in, I didn't even know what the hell I was doing.
Well, I'm glad he rated your channel or Ralph's channel.
Yeah, well, I was just an innocent bystander. John Lenardo, Curtis Dart, Katrina, and I can't remember who else. We're in the chat, but they're also in their own private room watching our room. What the hell?
They need 85 still to hit his 10K. Oh, God. I hope he goes on tonight. He's going to get it. If he goes on tonight, he'll get it. That's if he wasn't purged last night, either from YouTube there. Well, I sent him a link this morning, so we'll see if he pops in.
Oh, great.
Gives us an update.
I want to hear anything about twerking.
And who's the one that started that? Was that Val? Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, there you go.
it's called Dancing for Dollars. And why the hell am I the dancer?
Why you come and see me for?
For talking.
I only need what 9,218. That's a lot of work though, getting to his 10K. That's for sure, for sure. Yes, girl. Yeah. You're getting your pet there. Yeah. Okay, that's enough. Yeah. Bye. I guess everybody expected me to come out at 9:30 this morning. That's why there's not too many people in the chat right away. Yeah, that's true, Brent. That's for sure. Oh, Roxy. Okay, now that's enough now. Go on. Go. I was wishing for him to get it last night. That's for sure. Guess he's gonna have to get a case of beer or something hard to drink there tonight to hit his 10K. Celebrate it. I got the dog outdoors, guys. We'll be back. Hey, Justin. How you doing? Yeah, that's true, Brent. Yeah, me also. You helped me out a lot also, that's for sure. How you doing there, Justin? Hope the weather's doing good. Holy shit. Sorry to hear that, Justin. Are they starting to spray around there for the mosquitoes? If it's gotten that bad, they should start spraying around the towns. Oh yeah, D98, D90. Happens lots of times. I lose 20 to 25 in one day. Yeah. Hey, Nomadic Bike, how you doing this morning? I complain to your congressman or whatever, or to whoever takes care of your town or whatever. Oh yeah, your people also. You're paying taxes also. You should get the same bloody treatment. You just get up, Nomadic Bike. Niboy, comment ça va? J'espère que ça va très bien. Ici, la température est rendue à 16 Celsius. Il venteux pas mal, mais au moins le soleil est sorti. Well, I know that they fixed my cable lines yesterday for my internet. That's why my internet went out yesterday, because they were working on the lines, which I didn't know. Hey, UFO builder Tim, how you doing? That's why my internet went out yesterday, Justin. He worked on the lines for about 2 hours. Apparently, he found a problem. So I'll see Monday. Monday they're calling for a rain, and Tuesday and Wednesday. So we'll see if that's true or not. Yeah, Brent, there you go. 31, il fait chaud en estique là-bas. Ouais. Mais ici, on est en veille de tomber dans notre hiver. L'automne s'en vient bientôt. Okay. Notre hiver s'en vient. You're getting a slow nomadic bike? Okay. Mais qu'on tombe dans les moins 40, moins 50, je vais te laisser savoir les boules. Okay, Roxy. I'm not going to be a doorman all day now, right? Well, Justin, I got she's playing with her food this morning. Um, I went to the dentist. Apparently, I had no appointment, but I saw a doctor saying I got abscess, so I have to take antibiotics. Then I got to go back, and they want to pull all my top teeth out. So I got a big decision to do. Do I get all my teeth pulled out or just that one for now? So that's a big decision. And yeah, and it's going to cost me, if I get them all pulled out, the top one's going to cost $1,600 to $1,700. That's one thing in our medical here. We got to pay dentist. Yeah. I'm feeling good. Catch you later. Yeah, I'm feeling good. They didn't pull the tooth yesterday. They just give me antibiotics because I got an abscess. But like I was saying, they want me to get all my teeth pulled out in the top. Okay, Brent, you have a good one. Oh, it's not caused by the cigarettes. No. I've been having problems with my teeth since I was young. I put a lot of money in them, but no more to do now. UF Boulder, I would just do that one. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of too. Yeah. Hey, Stoner Trash, how you doing, FPV? Yeah, well, that's it. I would have to have about 4 root canals done. So, no. So $2,000 each? No. Y2 Soviet history. How you doing? No, I don't touch alcohol, nomadic bike. I know if it's just wrenching out my mouth, but I don't touch alcohol. I quit drinking 30 years ago. Oh, you're getting ready to go fly with Reckless? Hey, cool. I wish you a good flight. Yeah. Okay, Justin. I'll send you that. There you go. It's sent. This is getting rowdy. Hey, stop it. You're not a pencil sharpener. Ani bara schwimma alla. There's no more food for you. There you go. Hey, Paul. How you doing? Is the sound working okay?
Sounds good to me.
Good, good.
There's little Roxy.
Yeah, she's being a pain in the butt this morning.
She is. Why?
Running around the house, barking at her food and trying to sharpen her head in her bed, rubbing her head in her bed all the time.
She's scratching her eyes. She probably got sleep in her eyes.
No, I just cleaned them out.
Ah.
I clean her eyes every morning with a Kleenex there.
How are you feeling today?
I'm okay. I didn't get my tooth pulled. It was I got to get rid of my abscess first. I got an abscess, so they gave me pills, antibiotics,
Okay.
and now they want to rip out all my top teeth.
Yeah, that's what they did to me.
It's $1,600 and something.
Wow.
Yeah, Katrina, Kim calls her a pencil sharpener. The way she rubs her head in the bed there. Yeah, $1,600 worth. So I think I'm just gonna get that one just pulled out for now. So our insurance don't cover that here. Our medical stuff. They yeah, you quit using fluoride toothpaste and all that. Yeah. Yeah, so that's it. I'm just gonna get that one pulled out. Yesterday we had no live stream because we got cut off because they were doing the cables in the front yesterday. They were supposed to Monday.
Yeah, well, it's good they got it done now because it's in the past. What did they find out? What did they say?
He says, well, your ground wire was corroded, but that's the building over there. I say, it's in the ground, man. When it rains, I lose my connection. You know, where the ground wire is over there, it's dry. Why should it affect me when it's raining? You know, so I'm going to have to see.
So they didn't do anything?
They just replaced that ground wire that broke off. They spliced it and rebuilt it, and that's it. So
the wire is still laying in the ditch.
Yeah.
What did he say about that?
Well, he says can't do nothing about it for now. This is it was your ground wire. It was defectuary causing the problem. I don't think so, guy. Anyway, it's going to rain again Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday. So I'll just call him back, and this time I'm telling him I'm going to the CRTC, and that's it. That's all.
Well, you're good and clear today, and you didn't have any trouble getting on?
Nope.
Were you able to hook up your USB extenders?
Yeah, it's all done.
Yeah.
That's what I don't know if you can see it.
Oh yeah. Yep. So that hooked up real easy, right?
Oh yeah, it was very easy. Now I got some free ports in the front. I got free ports in the back. I'm happy.
Good. Good. Well, if you're happy, that means Roxy's happy.
Oh yeah, he's happy. She's been a little brat this morning, but she's happy. Huh?
I was talking to Philly Mike this morning, and he's been doing some flying and getting some time in and doing some other things, and he's trying to figure out. He thinks he wants to get another drone to try.
Oh my God.
And he said, we've been talking about the Evo because, I used to have one.
Yeah.
And I says, well, go ahead and get one and try it if that's what you want. So you can always take it back to Best Buy,
Yeah. I think that's what the Hadley has, the Evo, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's what Justin has. But Michael doesn't know. First of all, he doesn't know if he wants to, and doesn't know if he should or should. All the things that come into play about whether or not to do it. That he's tussling with.
Well, is he having problems with the other ones now? He's flying very good with the other ones, isn't he?
Yep. I think Michael likes the challenge.
Expensive challenges.
So he mentioned too. He says, well, what do you think about the Anafi? And I said, well, some people like them. I've never flown one, never seen one, never had one. I do see the reports that if you break an arm or something, it's not good. and they are a little bit more not as heavy duty as what you're flying now. So I said, I don't know. And I said, Michael, you cannot fly in Philadelphia anything that's Wi-Fi.
Yeah, that's it.
And the Anafi is Wi-Fi.
Okay. Yeah, because he goes around buildings and all that. Or
Yeah.
that's not good for him for sure. Kim's in the chat. Catch you later. UFO builder. Justin's gonna come on pretty soon. He's got something to show us. D90. Yeah, last night I went to bed. I think it was at 10:15 last night. I was burnt yesterday. I was gonna go on last night, but I was too burnt.
I fell asleep earlier too, and then I got up this morning and I saw I got a notification from Curtis to join the how did he put it? A view party for Val's life, and so Val and Kim were on late last night.
Yeah, I know. They got on it quite late. It was too late for me. I couldn't keep my eyes open there. I was in bed, I think 10:15, 10:30.
Yeah, my back was hurting me pretty good in my legs last night, and I didn't see the notice until this morning at 6 a.m. So
I was up early this morning. I was going to go on earlier, but Rodney Bell was on, and they're doing their flight sunset and all that. And
yeah,
it's not. I'll let them have their. I'll go on only later.
Well, evidently Rodney never ended up getting off the ground.
Yeah.
He was having trouble getting connections and all kinds of stuff, and
when I got on there this morning, I started doing my banking and all that, paying my bills and all that good crap there.
Yeah, it's the end of the month, getting ready for the first of the month.
Yeah. So,
hello, Kim.
John is in the house. Hey, John Donato, how you doing?
Kim, I scanned a little bit of your show with Val this morning.
Yeah, I did too.
She was on fire, and you were shaking your head like, "Oh my God." I know. I could see it in your eyes. It's like you kept holding up a "help me" sign. Yeah. And she was snorting up a storm too. Catch you later. Katrina kept saying, "Man, you are snorting up a storm tonight." This morning. And then she was drinking the biggest pop I think I've ever seen. I don't know if she takes a bucket into wherever they get those or what, but then she switched over to coffee and she was just on fire. Yeah, I saw that, Katrina, that it was a dance night they were doing, but Kim was only given just a few little, but he wasn't getting into it. John is a card-carrying member of the Naughty Monkeys Club.
Okay. So, okay, gotta go get a rental car.
Got it.
Okay.
It's terrible that we.
Yeah, I know. There's some people are really. So, John, you at work again this morning?
I would imagine he's over there keeping guard over his cars.
or he's out in his boat, one of the two.
Did you
Labor Day
see,
weekend.
did you see the final cost it was going to cost him to put the original tires
Yeah.
and wheels back on there?
Yeah, he showed the paper yesterday.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, that's yeah.
John probably would be should get a hold of the local news media and do a news conference that says, this kind of stuff just shouldn't be going on, and I'm offering a $2,500 reward for the arrest, conviction, and recovery of my stolen property, and then put the heat on them. That puts the heat on them, because then everybody that wants a dime going, ooh, I could use that money. Ooh.
Yeah. Just help a person sell his Corvette. They just left. Oh, cool. Hey, Dave, how you doing this morning?
Katrina's going to get a rental car.
Well, I hope you guys have a great day flying all weekend, or a good weekend for flying there. I know Monday they're calling for rain here. Florida is supposed to get hit with that bloody storm on the weekend, or Monday, or what?
It's slowed down, and it's getting stronger as it slows down. So now they're talking maybe Labor Day or Tuesday.
Okay.
But they'll feel the effects of it when it's 200 miles, 100 miles offshore anyway.
No.
Because of the storm surge and the waves and the water and the wind.
I hope the hell just passes by on the other side, doesn't hit them at all.
Well, I saw on one of the news feeds that they think that it could just turn and go back north before it hits landfall.
Good. Well, I hope it does. Nobody needs that crap.
No.
Yeah, the wind's already picked up here. It's pretty windy out here. The sun was out. You see, well, my internet was yesterday morning. My internet was at 1 point something again yesterday morning when I got on.
Uh-huh.
And my phone was crackling every time I'd answer. It'd be static, or I'd lose the line right away. But after he left, everything's working okay. My internet's up to 5.32, and phones are working 100% better. So, but it was raining yesterday too here. So, and the lines were crappy all bloody day. So, till he left. So, most of this goes on.
I see the Cuyahoga's in the channel headed down, but I think I got it fairly not too long ago. Huh. You hate to keep shooting the same ships over and over again.
Oh, coffee break. How you doing, John?
Good morning. How's everybody today?
Pretty good, pretty good.
It's an interesting night with Val last night. And
I
Kim.
don't know. I wasn't there. So
Yeah, I was sleeping too. Yep.
No, I'm saying it was interesting. Hello, Nomadic Bike. Hello, everybody in the chat.
What I noticed, and probably you were there, noticed it too, is Val was pretty much on fire through the whole thing.
That coffee or whatever she was drinking.
Whatever she is drinking. Yep.
She was snorting and everything. I couldn't believe it.
Yep. And Kim kept holding up the sign, said, "Help me."
Oh, yeah. Yeah. He's doing one of these.
Yep.
Yeah.
He did it perfect. Yeah. Good job, Kim. I know you're listening in somewhere.
Yeah, he's calling you a troublemaker, John.
I'm the troublemaker. Actually, Kim was just sitting there calm, cool, and collective going, oh, my Lord. Belle snorting and covered her mouth and laughing. And
Yeah, she was on fire. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah, UFO builder, you know, it doesn't matter how secure your place is, they always manage to get in. Huh?
yeah, bastards.
Got ripped off in his garage one day. He stole his thermal imaging camera and everything.
I've got cameras everywhere, and they found one spot where it doesn't cover. So how did they know that? I don't know. But they always do it in the rain. So that's one of the things. This is what I didn't show you a picture of it. I think I can, you guys be able to see it.
Hold on. Oh, I'll just put the up in
There it is, up on blocks. Bastards. They didn't put
right in front of this, right in the front street, on Main Street.
under spotlights. 9 hours. I watched the video again yesterday. 9 hours. We could see the traffic going by. Not one police officer came up this way in 9 hours. That's ludicrous. Even the sergeant that came up here was just amazed.
He should have been pissed off, not just
He
amazed.
was. He was. He was pissed.
Oh, what?
They didn't touch the side of the truck. You could see them in the video, but they're too far, and they had hoodies on, and it's pouring out.
Yeah.
So you couldn't get the plate or anything, and they parked on the lawn behind that truck, so you couldn't see the.
How, according to your video, how long did it take them?
23 minutes.
Okay, and how far away do you live?
I live not even 3 minutes from here.
So you didn't get an alarm about it or anything, or?
No, because they didn't come in the driveways.
Yeah, but I would think you should get some kind of a motion alarm.
No, you can't on the street like this, because the car's going by. No matter how small I make the boxes, set the alarm off. So constantly it was emailing my phone.
Yeah, that's it.
So you know what happens when you do something like that? You ignore it. You know, so I just stopped doing the outside cameras. If something goes on the inside of the building, it tells me everything, takes pictures, you know, it's like instant too. I was surprised, you know, how quick the push notifications. But outside, it's just, I rent property here. There's tractor trailers in and out all the time, all hours of the night. And that's the other thing. They did it in between the shifts of the tractor trailer truck drivers. So they've been watching the place for a while. They couldn't have been watching that truck. They were probably watching the red one I had.
Yeah, that you sold.
That, and I bought this one like 3 weeks later, and they know that what's going on with the tractor trailer trucks, the timing, because they're on a schedule.
Yeah.
So it's just, you know. But I was very happy. They didn't scratch it. They didn't ding it. They didn't do any damage to the vehicle, and they had it in the air, so it was, I just put wheels on it and jacked it up and put it on the ground. It was, you know, other than that, I mean, they could have run a screwdriver down the side of the truck and, you know, stuff like, they didn't do anything. They didn't even touch the truck.
Neat boy. Thank you for coming in. Have a good one.
My only question would be, they used pop crates, right?
They used, 2 liter.
Did the police that came out offer to take those pop crates and check
No.
for prints?
They wouldn't do anything. I tried to get them to do everything. They said, no, we don't do that. This ain't the movies, they said. Yeah.
UFO builder Tim is asking how much for that truck, John.
I got it out there for $46,000.
What was the sticker on it?
73.
Dang.
Sticker was 73. It's a
How many miles?
It's a 17 GMC Denali with this big engine in it, the 6.2 with all the trailer brake. It has all the options except for the rear DVD in it. And It has 14,000 miles on it. Still under factory warranty.
So you're selling it for about half of
Right.
what the retail.
So everybody, in case you didn't know, my birthday's on March 5th, and go see John Bernardo. And I'll be 65 on March 5th. So everybody, for my 61st birthday, there you go.
And I'll drive it up to him.
Yeah, there you go. Oh my God.
Yeah, those things are expensive. That's why I only have a couple of cars on the lot. But most of my stuff is pre-buys, like the Volvo I just sold. You know, I sold a couple of cars between last Wednesday and today.
Yeah.
Because people will come in and say, I'm looking for, like this last one was an S80 Volvo. They want a 15 or a 16 S80 Volvo with under 40,000 miles, dark color, dark interior. You'd think it'd be easy. It took me like 4 months to find one. But actually, it was longer than that. And the day I was buying that Denali, there was one down there, and it wound up checking out okay. And I bought it, and the guy said, perfect. Sent him pictures of it and everything. And
You know, it would be a nice touch, and I don't know if anybody makes one or if you can come up with one of your own. You know those cables you buy where you're gonna lock down a trailer, and it's a long cable with the plastic on the outside. It's got the loops. If somebody made something like that, so you could put it from the front wheels to the next front wheel and back again, and lock it, and then do the same on the two back wheels.
they just cut them.
Then I got to thinking all they got to do is unbolt them and just take them together. Yeah.
All of them, right. Yeah. But they just cut them. And if I had wheel locks on there, they just, hey, just.
Yeah. If they had
Hello,
wheel locks,
hello.
just got it, yeah.
Yeah, they just have tools just like we do. They put them on their electric impacts, zip, you take them right out. The only ones you can't is a Chrysler. Chrysler has a wheel lock that the outside spins on. Very
Okay.
hard to get off without the tool.
Mm.
All the other ones are just a real hardened steel. And now they have cutters that look like a rifle. Hey, nice stash.
Mr. Steele.
We have something here.
Hadley's been working.
I have. I've been working my butt off. And
There's Nacho rolling. I wonder if he's in Florida.
treated myself to some stouts.
Oh,
You know,
nice.
These are the V3 Mr. Steel stouts that just came out. And I am super excited. And they're not super smooth. It was kind of shocking because Mr. Steel silks are usually super smooth, but these are coggy.
They
I'm excited to like try these.
clunk, yeah. I've seen some motors like that. Clunk, clunk, clunk.
Oh, God.
That's interesting. But they spin up fine.
Yeah, they'll be fine. I
Yeah.
mean, I trust the product. And it's got some pants for it, or shoes, or whatever you want to call it, so it keeps it from getting dirt underneath the bell. And
Yeah. Good morning, Nacho.
pretty damn cool. I'm like really, really excited about these guys. You have no idea.
now what are you gonna put? What are you gonna put that on?
Those are going on my new platform that I'm going to start flying. And I'm not going to tell anybody what it is until I build them.
Cool. I like
I've got
surprises.
stuff on order. I've got stuff on order for it. So in the meantime, though, let's talk about what we are building for everyone else. I got my stacks. So I've been starting on the QQ190s. I started them yesterday.
Oh, those are the frames you got there? Yeah.
Yeah. And then this is the Mamba stacks.
Okay.
Are these
You're
stacks.
building one of those for
I'm
Curtis.
building multiples, and I have a list of people that I'm going to contact, and whoever PayPal's me that day gets one. So I hope they have the money when I PayPal or when I message them to get them, because I don't want to like go, okay, yeah, no, I'll take. I've got 5 people that want 4.
Yeah, I have a PayPal account.
I know, and you know what I mean. Like everybody's like, I want one, I want one, I want one, and I'm like, well, when day comes, because I've had a lot of people say, I'm really interested. I might take one. I'm not sure yet. And I'm like, well,
When you have that first guy that says, yeah, I'll take one, and says, I don't have the money right now, just text me.
I will. If you want one,
Oh,
I'm
that's
sure
fine.
other people
It's
will
gone.
too.
well, that's what Curtis told you the other day. He says, I don't care what it costs. Just
Yeah, just
Yeah, no. And the only problem that I ran into is the price on the receivers. I cannot find the receivers
For a
cheap
decent-
enough to make it in the ballpark that I had calculated for. So like if they're, it's going to be a little bit more than 150 if you have to use an oddball receiver that I don't have. Like what is it? Curtis was one of the ones that I think they're like $25 for the receiver or $30 or something like that. And I can't get them for 15 or 10, you know, that's all.
And Justin, I
Oh.
don't think it makes a difference to Curtis.
No.
I agree. I agree. Yeah, no, and I'm gonna sell it. I'm gonna sell it for whatever it costs to build it. You know, it's not gonna be like marking it up or anything. I'm trying to get some good product in some people's hands. That's it. You know, and a good deal.
Well, I think there is a market. I've always said this for pre-built FPV. Everybody doesn't want to build them.
No, and they have a ton of companies out there that are selling them, you know, assembled and everything are ready to fly, but they're $350, $200, $250, and you get what you pay for when you buy something like that.
Besides that, in the FPV market, I would think you should offer to them, okay, I'm going to sell you this for $200, $250, whatever, and say, but I'll repair also.
Can I just say hello to everybody in the chat there? Okay, Dugan, how you doing? Quicksilver, Nacho Rollings in the house, Platinum, UFO Builder, Tim, Port Clinton Duck, Furball Kim, he's supposed to be coming down. He's down. Okay, John Dornado's in the house with Paul Murray and Justin Hadley's famous. Dave's in the chat. Good morning, everybody, and thank you all so much, everybody, for hitting that like button. Much appreciated.
Oh, yeah, like button. I didn't hit the like button. I gotta run up the street to meet a customer.
Okay.
And but I'll be back.
Go get that money, sir.
Hey, Washington County News. Washington County News, how you doing? Okay, John, see you later.
I'll see you guys in a little bit.
Okay,
Okay.
John.
Everybody in the chat. I'll be
Hi,
back.
John.
Okay.
So did I hear he has a Denali for sale?
Yes,
Yeah.
it retails. It's a 2017, isn't it?
I think it is, yeah.
And it's got only 17,000 miles on it,
Uh-huh.
and it retails for, what do you say, 84?
73.
73,000, and he's selling it for 46,000.
Oh, okay.
It's got the big motor, and
He's got the normal market
it's
sell price on it. And I was like, how much is it? Is he gonna sell it for 30?
it's loaded.
I might be interested because my wife really wants a Tahoe, and I mean a Denali's just GMC Tahoe. So
Hell's Spawn, how you doing this morning? Yeah. That's
just
what
an idea, you know. As soon as I heard that, I was like, John, maybe we can work a deal. Come work in the shop a couple weeks, you know. No, I'm just kidding. Make you a bunch of money.
Well, the problem is those high-end pickup trucks are hard to come by.
Washington County News. No, I didn't get my teeth pulled. I got an abscess. I got to take antibiotics first. Then in 8 days, 9 days, I'll get it pulled out.
Yeah, and finding them in good condition used is also another issue, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
and
what
the other
we
key
find.
is when you go to find something used, you want to deal with somebody that's as picky as you are.
Yes.
And I got the feeling just from seeing John in action, he's picky.
Well, yeah, I have a feeling he's not one of the, like, a couple of dealerships I worked for, they were just slap it together, get it out there on the lot. We'll deal with the rest of the problems later. And you're a technician going, are you kidding me? Like, I don't want to do that. Well, we'll find somebody else that will if you won't do it, you know? And then you're like, well, I'm doing all the safety stuff. The thing ain't going out there. Then they usually say, no, everything safety gets done before we sell it. But if it's got a random every 4,000 miles misfire code, we'll deal with that later. And I'm like, it's probably something we should research before we sell this. Because what if they go on a road trip and it breaks down on them? And they're stuck in the middle of like Death Valley in the summertime. Don't you think you're going to get sued?
Yeah. Rodney Bell, how you doing this morning? Nice to see
Hello,
you.
Rodney.
Hey, Rodney.
I swear, 60-year-olds should not work.
Oh, God.
That will give you back pains.
What the hell happened? What did he do?
You missed last night. They had a dance competition going with Kim. Val did a late night show.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was trying to get online last night to do live stream, and I couldn't get my damn computer to work.
Yeah. Well,
So you know what I'm doing today?
Yeah.
I am buying the parts and I'm ordering it and I'm building a damn computer. Like I'm done. I'm done dealing with this stuff. After a while, you just get sick of it.
well, Kim, I scanned through it this morning because I fell asleep and missed it last night. I didn't know you were on. But did they ever get you end up twerking there, Kim? I know that they were putting money up.
I guess they did because he's got a sore back this morning.
Oh.
I twerked after Val wanted to see it, and it's not recommended for a 60-year-old to twerk. Oh, God.
Yeah. I mean,
My sacroiliac is just done in.
What a guy won't do for love.
oh man, telling you,
Hey, Michael Benny, how you doing this
all of
morning?
us are guilty of that one.
And I see that it's official on there that you and Val are a couple. That's nice. I mean, some of us already knew that, but I think it was nice that the whole world now knows.
Oh, great.
Kim and Val. Up in a tree. K.
Ooh, my back feels fine now.
Oh, those motors.
Oh, you teasing bugger, you.
These are just Mamba stacks.
Oh,
It's not
just
motors.
Mamba stacks.
Oh, okay. I
Just
thought
Mamba
they were-
stacks. Hey, they're already claimed. They're not mine technically.
Oh.
Like I'm putting everything together, and these are gonna I'm gonna fly one. I'm gonna tune one, and I'm going to sign all of them and number them. Which one was built first and which one was built last. And I'm gonna tune this one. This one is Jim Crennan's. Jim Crennan wants one, so he's getting one immediately. Like as soon as he gets the first one. So I'm gonna tune this one. I'm gonna drop a diff file in my PC, and then I'm gonna upload that diff file to everyone after that. So he's gonna get the first, and I'm gonna spend a little bit of time making sure the tune is good too.
Now, Justin, on that particular model, is the battery hung on the bottom or on the
Yes,
top?
on the bottom.
On the bottom.
Yes, yeah, and it carries a GoPro on top. It's got a little. Have you seen it with the pink motors there, Paul?
No.
Or the one with the pink arms?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's this one. That's this.
Okay.
Yeah, so it'll be carrying everything on top for like camera and VTX and receiver and everything, and then just the battery hangs
Battery
off the
goes on the
bottom.
bottom. Okay.
Mhm. Yep. Oh, I need to put 2 screws in there. Oops.
Last night.
I'm missing 2 screws.
Oh,
I was in such a hurry to slap them together just to get them built.
One more.
I just want them built for everybody and get them out because I finally got everything yesterday. I'm still waiting for a receiver for Curtis. I ordered one.
There's another troublemaker.
Yeah, he had a party going. Curtis
sure he did.
was promoting a viewing party or something.
Oh, Kim, did you see the stouts? The new V3s? Here.
You have to show him the motors.
Gotta do the mustache correctly.
Mr. Steel Motors.
It's the brand new V3s that he came out with, and they're the 6S stouts. They're a 1750 kV.
Oh man, they're huge.
They're really not that
No?
big. No,
So big.
I think they're just a 2306, man. So
Really?
a little bit bigger than like the 2205s, just 1 millimeter.
Oh, it could be the white band around it that's throwing it
Okay.
off because it looks big.
I mean,
Okay,
Come on,
Rodney,
man,
have a good weekend.
that 2-tone is just sick. And then they have pants that go on the bottom, or shoes, or whatever you want to call them. It's a bracket that goes around the base, so it gives you the classic style. And it's plastic or polymer, and it's pretty tough stuff. My buddy Sean has been running V2s for a while, and I was hesitant to buy anything because his first ones that came out, there was a couple of issues with them, and then he refined it in the second ones. And so I figured that the V3 should be perfect. That's why I ordered quite a bit of these. I spent a lot of money. Let's just say that. So there's the pants. So it has and this is like a plastic. And then there's also this other one that gives you like a motor guard for pants. So it'll guard the outside of the bell too.
Outside of it, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I tend to not like these myself because I like to crash. Well, I don't like to crash, but I tend to crash a lot. So let's put these pants on it and take a look at it and see what it looks like with these. So that's what it looks like with these on it. Yeah, I mean, it's a really cool motor. It's got the Mr. Steel emblem on the end of the. Let's see if I can get it to come in.
No, it's not gonna come in.
Yeah, it's got his mustache right here on the outside, which is really cool. Yeah,
Cool.
very, very cool item though. I think they're like $26 or something like that, US a piece. Yeah, it's expensive when you buy a bunch of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I looked at the total amount and I was like, maybe I'll make a few and see if anybody wants to buy some so I can recoup some of the money. Jesus. I wasn't even thinking about that when I ordered. I was like, I just want them for me. I wasn't thinking about anybody else. I was thinking, I just want these for me. And it was a pre-order and I had an opportunity to get them pre-ordered, and I pitched in with some other people so we could all get them like quickly with the fast shipping.
Yeah, but you get your return on it.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm gonna fly the hell out of them.
Well, you're not for the other people.
Oh, that's true. I wasn't thinking about that when I first ordered them though. Like I was just thinking about getting them so I could have some silk motors. I'm changing my flight platform, changing over to a different frame, and I'm gonna go with a different style, a freestyle frame next, because I'm going to 6S, and the Source One has been an extremely helpful learning tool for a platform. And you know, I've flown it for a year now, or since they came out, since the Source One came out. I have been ripping it, so I think it's time to update and go to a more expensive frame, something that has a lifetime warranty is what I'm going to next, and it's going to be like my last frame that I choose. I have a couple of people asking me if I want to design a frame and have it cut, so I might spend a little bit of time designing a frame. I don't know. I'm definitely, some things are changing for me though. It's time to move on from where I'm at right now, because it's I feel like I've maxed out the capabilities of what I'm flying.
Hey, Michael Banny, Pleasant. My eyes are like buggy this morning.
Yeah, you're not the only one. I was staring at little things all day yesterday. Eyes are killing me. I need to get glasses, I think, just for when I'm working on drones, just like a magnifying glasses or whatever those
on your eyes.
whatever hobby glasses that they sell, where you can move the diopter thing so it's zoomed in more or less. I look like an idiot, but at least my eyes won't hurt when I'm done.
Essential's got a nice magnifying light system.
Mhm.
That's really nice, that one. Paul, what are you doing?
Oh, what you got there, Paul?
Man, that water looks rough that morning.
No, he's kicking up rough. Oh, there is a rough spot there, huh? What are you doing?
Looks like the water's really moving through there fast. I can't hear you.
You're on
Paul.
mute. You're on mute, Paul. Paul, you're on mute.
That's the 24-hour river cam right there. That ship is downbound. I was watching it. That's the Cuyahoga.
Looks
one of
like
the
the
old
water's really moving.
They do a nice job. Roger, you've watched that before.
I think so.
Oh, yeah.
Do they upload to YouTube with their videos?
Yeah, it's live 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
On YouTube?
Yeah.
on YouTube. Yep.
No kidding. How
Yep.
cool is that?
Called Stream Time Live. Port Huron. They have several river cams between here and down Detroit, and they have operators on there. If you watch, he'll zoom out, pan, and everything else.
I gotta take this real quick. I'll be right back, guys.
No problem. How's everybody doing this Saturday morning? It's Saturday today, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we're doing better than the twerker.
Oh my God. Paul, she was like overboard last night there.
Oh man, she was on fire. I've never seen. Well, I have seen, but she was definitely 100% being Val last night.
If she had $1 for every snort that she was doing, holy crap, I could buy one of those drones up from.
Yep.
Oh, jeez. You know, they're in a separate room watching our room. I mean, that's just weird.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I got the notification, but I was looking at the inside of my eyelids at that time. But
Okay. I could have used you last night, buddy.
Were you all alone? Like, I haven't even seen this. Were you all alone with Val?
yeah. Yep. They were on a
No.
Zoom. They were on a Zoom together. Yep.
Uh-oh.
Broadcast.
Oh, dude.
Getting wild and crazy on YouTube.
It kind of reminded me a little bit of the Lucille Ball days with
Okay.
Lucille Ball was being played by Val, and
Yeah.
Ricky Ricardo was being played by Kim.
Oh man.
And they made the official announcement that they now were a couple, and that was cool.
That was cool. So I missed that last night, damn it.
We've liked each
I
other.
heard the hints over a course of
Over
like
time, yep.
over time. I'm like, oh, okay.
We've known her for like 3 years.
Huh?
We've known her for like almost 3 years.
Oh, I know.
Through thick and thin, you know.
Yeah. No, I just over the past I don't know, 2 months I've heard
She's a hell of a lot of fun, man.
no, I've heard hints that you guys were dating is what I meant. Like
Wow.
there something was going on there.
She's one heck
There
of a
was
lot of
hints
fun
that-
in person.
You didn't let it fly like crazy, but there was hints.
Well, you could see it in Val's eyes when Kim would come
Something.
on the live stream. She was focused on Kim.
Mhm. Well, and when you hear a woman say she's gonna kick your ass, you're like, I know what that means. This is like grade school. She's gonna kick your ass.
That's
But she
what-
likes you.
Yeah, that's right.
She like you. She gonna
That's
kick your ass.
exactly
She's a lot of fun. She really is. In
Good.
person, there she's the same thing, but way worse.
Well, so when is she moving to Canada? Is she going
ain't
to
going
be
nowhere?
expatriating there, or
No.
somebody
Also-
was on? Somebody
That-
was
So
on.
so Kim's going there.
I didn't say that either. Yeah.
Somebody was online offering to officiate at the formal ceremony.
There's none of that either. Don't be putting things in your mind there, Paul. And Hadley.
Well, yeah, but I
I'm just
noticed
laughing. Trying to clean up a little mess I made here.
when they were in the chat talking about performing the ceremony for you, you had this blank stare like, what the heck? And she was, yeah, okay, yeah.
Oh, shit.
So we know
I
what
better document this one.
we know what path,
Oh,
yeah, we know what path you're on there, my friend.
There we go. Make sure the thing turns on. There she is. He's in trouble now.
There's the missus.
There
Hey,
she
I'm not moving to Canada. I'm American. Ooh, nice.
America.
That's what I would say.
Hey, Val, what? Now that you got him hooked, you got to need to reel him in. See.
Paul?
Okay, I recorded it.
I
That was
don't do
funny.
any reeling.
You were reeling last night, Val. I missed it. I fell asleep, but I watched it this morning.
So I have a
God,
question.
could
I have a
barely
question.
get up. I couldn't sleep till almost 2 a.m.
What would make YouTube take the audio off of your live stream?
If they thought that there was copyrighted
Copyright
material.
material.
Yeah. Did
They
they
they just pulled the audio. They didn't take the video down. They just pulled the audio off my live stream, and there was no music or anything. I was just flying my drone.
There was nothing in the background that was picked
Mm-mm.
up at all.
no
Wind.
cursing, no
The
crazy.
wind. Oh, when I was coming into land, a bird almost flew into my drone because of the wind, and I cussed the bird out.
Yeah,
I was like, you SOB.
That could be it.
Mm.
Oh,
Ah.
right.
Because I
You
don't
gotta be
think it's
kidding
the
me.
bird itself, because
Hey,
Century
Rod.
thought it was one.
Hey, Sam Hayden, how you doing?
Hey,
So you
Sam,
doing better, Rod?
Rod Piker, how you doing?
how you doing, Rod?
I'm guessing somebody recorded it.
That's weird there, has it?
Oh, you had his
I'm gonna go.
surgery.
Well, and it had to have been. I would think. I don't think the algorithm would have automatically picked it up. Somebody would have had to
Notify it. Yeah,
made
that's
a
what I'm.
complaint. Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking because I haven't even gotten anything or email about it. Like I'm checking my email again today.
And why would that bird or the bird's family report you? I don't get that. I don't.
Exactly. Well, I tend to get a thumbs down
Wind
about
is
every video, so somebody don't like me.
Hey, Michael. Hey, Sam Hayden. Tim UFO. How y'all doing?
I'm going to see what's going on.
Just
here,
so
see
you
if there's
guys
anything
know, from where this camera is up by the bridge to that point right there is almost 1.5 miles.
Wow.
That shows what kind
new. That's
of
a darn good camera.
Yes, they got good cameras.
A lot of money in that setup.
I'm glad you're doing good there, Sam Hayden. Rod Piker, you get well soon, my friend. Yeah.
Oh, Rob Piker sick?
Oh, you got to operate on.
Oh, here, I hope you're all okay. You're okay.
So, what did Val? Did you pick a date for the ceremony, or do we start saving money for our wedding presents, or have you
Holy
checked in with a
smokes.
florist and a cake yet, or is it going to be in October when you go? We're there, or does Roger
God.
need to rent a tux, or what? Or what?
Paul.
Yeah.
Hey, Washington County News. Hi.
It's just that everybody wants to know. I'm just asking
There's
the
nothing
question.
to know. Damn you, trouble.
No.
Hey,
Hey, Jay.
I get the feeling Val says, I'm going to go back and watch that again last night. Did I say something I shouldn't have?
Yeah, I don't remember. I had so much caffeine. Oh my God, I have to quit caffeine. After
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Oh,
Roger.
that was rough last night. Laugh. Everybody was cracking up, and
I lost count of the snorts.
oh,
Were you snorting?
No, you were.
oh my gosh.
I don't think so. I'm getting hitched. Tim is not getting hitched.
Oh my god, that was funny.
It's your medication playing tricks there, Rod Piker. Yeah.
Yeah, Kim is off the market now. He belongs to Valerie. And,
Now, Rod.
and they're going to let everybody know whether it's in October or when the nuptials are going to take place.
That's how I
So,
live.
Val, did you sell your soul to the devil?
Damn. Damn.
What? No, Kim's been mine for over 2 years. He just didn't know it.
Oh shit. Kim, did you sell yours?
So this isn't a spur of the moment thing. So that's why I say I'm just trying to clarify, Kim and Val, about the dates, about the, when this is this a fall wedding?
No,
or
we're not doing marriage.
Is
No.
it-
Paul's an ordained minister. He's ready to marry up anybody.
Are you, Paul? Are you?
Yeah, I'm an ordained minister too.
Shit, I didn't even
Heck,
know.
Oh, geez.
if you want, we could do it right here, right now.
Paul, don't you even go there. Oh, I'm coming to visit you.
No. They have to be in the States. You're not registered in Canada. It won't be legal because he's in Canada right
Yeah,
now.
but Val's in the States, and she's the only one that
Hey,
cares.
help us.
Hi, Kenny.
Hey.
So, Val, you weren't here for this. You may have seen it. It's the new Mr. Steel Stouts.
Oh, pull it out. Let me see it. Why does it have a mustache?
Paul. Paul.
Did you really just ask that?
Yeah.
Did you really just ask
Pull it out.
that?
I want to see it. And why does it have a mustache?
I know, like, if somebody's not seeing what's going on here and they're hearing this, they're gonna go, wait, hold on, I gotta come look at the screen. What the hell? Like, if they're at work or something, they're gonna be totally thrown off.
They're not as pretty as I was hoping.
Get her out of here. Get her out of here. She's gotta go. Val's gotta go. I'm just kidding, Val. I love you. But,
Just to recap for everybody in the chat, let's see. She says, pull it out. I want to see it. And they don't look very impressive.
no, and then why does it have a mustache?
Yeah, why is it?
It did on the front.
Yeah. Rod Piker, yes, there is a
Mustache
song
right
about
there, too. You see
that's
that one?
nice. Yeah.
There's one right on the top, too. Oh, my goodness.
Oh,
No, these are
weird.
beautiful motors. They're two-tone, white and black. You think of shoes. What kind of shoes do a lot of people own? White and black
Nike.
is pretty well. You are in Idaho, so it's a very common thing to be sold in Idaho. But I was thinking Adidas, but but Nike works. Nike works. I have a lot of pairs of Nikes because I'm from Oregon.
that's right.
I'm from Eugene, Oregon, so it's where Nike was developed. So you kind of end up loving what's made in
Are
your
those
hometown.
new headphones you got, Justin?
Yeah, how are they? Are they suck? They good?
Really good.
They're,
Okay, good.
they're clicking.
Are they clicking? It's probably me moving around and it's slapping
it's
me.
hitting his, yeah.
Yeah, I can switch headphones real quick.
Well, it doesn't matter.
It's okay. No, I just wanted to know where it's coming from. But
I
it
just
was
wanted to diagnose
Yeah, no,
that.
I've got the other ones I've been using. These are new.
Oh, you know what it is? He keeps hitting the box. It's not the microphones. They're just picking up everything he's doing. They're that good. They have a mustache on him. Look.
It's good now.
Yeah, they do have a mustache. All right. Oh, that's upside down. Let's put it right up. There we go. Oh, come on. Stupid
I
camera.
see it.
Yeah, we can see it.
Yeah. I think it's cool. I think it's cool for being on top of the motor. And it reminds me of a traditional wheel.
Yeah, it does.
Like for a tuner, anyways, because I'm kind of a tuner guy myself. But yeah, I'm excited to use these. I'm excited to go to 6S and have consistency through my battery pack. And I have not picked out my frame yet, so I'm still on the search for the frame that I'm going to use next.
I can't remember Rod Piker. Yeah.
And then four Mama Stacks.
You gonna put 4 mama stacks in it?
No, they're for these. Remember the little QQ 190s that I picked up for real cheap, and I was going to sell them for real cheap so everybody can get a good deal on a drone?
That's
Yep,
nice.
I got the Mamba stacks for them, and I'm starting to put them in.
And he's got the race wire.
Race wire on them. And I made sure I got name brand race wire. Has to have Team Black Sheep.
That's really
Has to.
clean, though. That's really a clean.
Thank you. Thank
Nice.
you. Yeah, I gotta clean everything. All the solder joints still have all the rosin on it, but it should be good solder joints. I can get it.
I like those race wire better than having a whole bunch of duct tape stuck around them. You know.
Yeah,
Did you take your meds, Paul?
Yes, I did, Roger.
I love it. Did you, Roger?
Oh,
Love
hell
Val,
yeah.
did you take your meds?
How are you feeling today?
I'm okay.
Do you feel better than yesterday?
Yeah. Yeah.
106 Fahrenheit.
Ooh,
Sounds.
that's too hot.
Oh, I'd take that right now. I tell you that.
Yeah. Right now
No,
it's
you wouldn't. You'd cry.
doing 60 Fahrenheit right now here. 16
I think
Celsius.
you would last 5 minutes, man. 5 minutes. 106 degrees. That's hot.
Yeah, he'd be crawling around
Oh,
going,
we've been there before.
Dying.
It's
Dying.
hot. It's so damn hot.
I wonder how hot it's gonna be today.
Wow.
I'll be here if you want me. I'm just going to do some research on getting my authorization to marry people in 2 countries.
Oh,
Yeah.
gee. Oh my God, Paul.
You're killing me, Paul.
Michael Banny says, thanks, Roger. I didn't. Okay. I put my meds right beside my cup of coffee at nighttime. So when I get up in the morning, they're there. I know I got to take them.
All right, so
You're in Arizona too, aren't you?
Hmm?
Tim Hayden? Is he also in Arizona?
I don't know. I'm in Arizona though. I'm near
That sounds
Phoenix.
like Arizona temps.
The
It's going to
fake
be 107 here today. Oh,
Oh man, I'd take some of that heat.
I know, right? I'll give some of it to you. We get us down to about 80.
Okay.
It's gonna be 109 today. We have 47% humidity, and
Arizona.
right now at 7:40 in the morning, it's
Sam lives
87
in
degrees.
Arizona.
Yeah.
Sam Hayden lives in Arizona.
Okay, so he knows.
Good
oh,
enough.
so it's raining there all weekend.
I hear it's really cool. You almost have to wear a sweater outside.
Oh yeah.
The sun
huh?
on and off. It's damp feeling, kind of.
It's not gonna be a very pleasant day, and the mosquitoes are like
Wickenburg.
out there.
Do you know where
It's
Wickenburg
raining
is?
all weekend.
EBR?
Do you know where Wickenburg is?
I do. Yeah, he's let me I'll Google it. I think I've been through Wickenburg a few times. He's about an hour and a half north. He's on the way. Yeah, now I know why I know what it is. He's kind of on the way to Vegas.
See, you guys could fly.
I should ask him if he's ever been to Sedona, because he's not
It's doing,
far.
it's doing 60 here, Michael. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
It's still got perfect flying temps, and the winds aren't strong enough to stop you from flying a racer.
No,
It won't.
the wind doesn't stop you. No.
Looks like rain right now.
Rain will stop you, but
Looks like rain right now.
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna rain. That's for darn sure. But this wind here would be nothing for a racer draw.
Oh, you're close to Vegas.
Yeah, he's on the way to Vegas. Yeah, he's close. He's an hour and a half from Phoenix, from where I'm at. He's about an hour and a half away. So
he's 3 hours and a half from
yeah,
Vegas.
He goes to Sedona at least a couple of times a month.
yeah, it's beautiful there. Why not? Yeah, and he's close to there too. I was just checking it out. Yeah, he's south of Prescott, or Prescott, and so he knows about the Camp Verde fire or whatever that's going on up there. Why I couldn't get through to Sedona.
You got a different cup again?
When I've been to America a couple of times there,
Unless you finish all your coffee, I was like,
Oh, I see.
yeah, Kevin. I noticed a few of them states you guys got over there are big.
So it's going to
Yeah.
get to 94 here.
Oh, I'll take that.
I'll take that in a heartbeat.
Oh
My
my God.
God.
You guys are so odd. It's already 70. It's going to be so hot.
She's complaining about 70, and it's almost 90 here, and it's not even 7:40. It's 7:43 here,
Oh man.
and it's 90, almost 90.
Unless, oh, at least
Yeah.
every couple
So at
months.
least up in Wickenburg, he's not dealing with the 109 temps like we will.
He's in
They got
Yeah.
all that downdraft.
Sam Hayden's a 911 operator. He worked on the Yamal Hill fire.
Okay.
Yarn Hill fire. Or Yarn?
Yarnell.
Guys,
Yarnell Hill.
in
Yeah.
or, or somewhere in between, make sure you hit that like. Make it rain likes for Roger. Then Kim might twerk. I hear you
Hell no.
practicing.
Kim's twerking again?
No.
Hey, there's only one room. There's only one place here for one bed downstairs. If he starts twerking, you have to move his bed down here. You're gonna have to put it in the kitchen.
Oh, somebody from Banggood contacted me, asking me if I could do reviews on stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah, let me message this person back. I don't know if my camera's froze right now or not.
No,
Oh, you're
Okay, cool.
So you still show up. So if you make faces or something, we'll see. Go ahead.
No faces.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
You gonna twerk, Kim? You said
No. I can't. My back is sore. this morning.
monkey dance.
a monkey dance.
Oh my God. I don't know.
All last night when I needed him.
I know I couldn't see straight last night. I was so
You were doing fine, Val. You were very entertaining.
Oh boy.
say no, but my
Kim
girl.
Val, do you remember Kim kept holding up a sign that said "Help me"?
What?
Yeah.
Kim, were you there?
Was I there? Shit. I think so. Oh,
You had a watch party.
Yeah, you did.
Curtis and Kat and John went into a different Zoom.
Yep, and they were watching you.
They were cracking up
And
and
that could be done. That was good.
they were laughing bad. Everybody was laughing so hard.
We were.
Yes. Yes, you was. Yes, you was.
Yes, he was. And all I could think of, oh my God, where's Paul? I need his help. Where's Paul?
Just too bad you didn't have a snort meter with a little number indicator there. Watch it change. Bing, bing. Bing, bing.
I don't think I really snorted.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, you snorted so many times last night. You could have paid your trip here.
Oh, God. I was so good. I was quiet. Tim wanted to talk a lot and to dance.
Oh my God.
Dance Baby Shark.
Isn't it? Yeah, isn't it interesting? The next day, Kim, Val thinks she sat there and just looked at the screen and listened to you for an hour and 37 minutes.
So angelic.
Yes.
Yeah. And I'm
Yeah.
thinking the whole time, oh my God, I hope Paul comes in here right now. Where's Paul? I need his help. I was going to phone you.
You should have, because all I was doing was sleeping.
Oh, I should have phoned you. Oh, man.
Oh my God. Mm. So, what time do we come on at night?
Late.
9 o'clock or something?
I
Wasn't it?
Well, it was your time. It was,
went to bed at 10:30. You guys weren't even on yet. So
yeah.
Oh, it's 11. We come on at 9 my time, so it's 11 at night.
Oh.
I think it was later than that, my dear, but I could be wrong.
That's
Because
why
I
I didn't
think,
go on last night. That's why I didn't go on last night because I got done at 9 o'clock. It's no use for me getting on at 8.
because when you went on, Val, it was obvious you and Kim had been talking for a while privately on Zoom, and then you decided to go live.
Mm.
You know, you were in the middle of one of those 4-hour talks.
We don't talk for 4 hours.
Right, Kim?
Yep.
Yep.
What the hell, Tom?
No, I was gonna go on at 8 o'clock last night, but everybody was saying you're gonna be on at 9, so I says no use for me going on. So
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I would go on at 11, 9 my time. I'm sorry. Just
And,
go
and
on.
then puts
Roger.
to come in with his gang, and oh man, I couldn't
In a
even.
raid, yep.
I couldn't even look at the chat. It was moving so fast.
And then the people from Poosa's raid were the ones that were asking about your nuptial plans. They were making they kept saying, "Oh, so you officially are a couple? We didn't know." And other people that knew says, "I figured that out a long time ago."
That Laura girl, what's her name again?
Brutally
Laura.
Yep.
Lauren.
She started it.
Am I still clicking when I move? Like,
No.
is it clicking right now?
No.
It's not clicking, but what we can hear is like, that
Rustling.
rustling on your imprint on your shirt.
You're okay now.
Okay.
You're okay.
Here in my
Okay.
I make that noise too right now when I'm moving around and hear clicking noises in my back.
Yeah, it could be my neck. My neck actually it clicks when I turn my head sideways like this. It's
My
clicking.
back's
It sounds
doing
like
that
sounds
right
like
now.
notches going
Yeah.
in my head, anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
man.
tend to hurt ourselves throughout our life, right?
Oh yeah.
Body starts making some weird noises.
I didn't realize somehow I had it in my head it was 9, but it's 11 that we come on.
11 degrees. Ron,
11. You
Yeah.
guys were on at 11 p.m.
Yeah, we come on at 11.
Yeah, you guys were on super late. That's why I didn't catch it. I spent 2 hours trying to get on, and my computer, the camera would not work, Val. I tried and tried and tried like hell to get the camera to work, and the touch screen stopped working too. So I don't know what's going on. It's time to buy a new computer.
I think it's time to get new, especially
Oh, yeah.
if you're doing a whole bunch of stuff for sponsors.
And this one was confiscated in the SWAT and everything else. So like, I never got the original. I never got my original hard drive back. And
Yeah, I don't know how comfortable I'd feel with having something that was.
it was taken apart by them.
I'm surprised how many FPV people were awake that time of night.
That's their editing time, man. That's editing time for FPVers, so they'll have you on in the background late at night. Yeah.
Mojo, and Nano, or FPV was in there, and it was a bunch of
Mana.
Mana. Yeah, from he got his name from Sesame Street, right?
Yeah,
Sesame
Muppets.
Street? Muppets, the Muppets. There we go.
Kim, you gotta watch it. Right.
Mm.
I'm surprised there was that many in there.
Yeah, that was fun.
In the UK. Oh man.
Can't remember all of it, but it was fun.
Well, no, you're on so much caffeine.
Yeah, but someone had to be.
You working today, Val?
You're
I'm muted. There we go. I love caffeine. It doesn't matter if it's in an energy drink or if it's in coffee. I love it.
that's an addiction.
No, I don't.
Nobody needs to admit to that. It's coffee. Coffee makes you feel better. You could be having a crappy day and coffee just makes it better.
You notice that Roger got his head shaved?
Oh, he went and got his ears raised. I see that now.
Nobody knows that's not boring, but nobody knows that.
I never noticed. Well, you know what? I was gonna say you look like you lost weight, but I ain't gonna bring that up. I know you're losing weight and you have a goal, but I wasn't gonna put it out there. We're all kind of losing weight. I think. At least I am. I'm trying. I'm putting in effort.
Yeah, but you're looking nicer. You're looking better at it.
Thank you.
Over
Thank you.
time.
I changed the diet. I started to get more particular about what I'm eating.
Good.
So all
Good.
it takes is getting sick one time, you know, and you're like, everything's got to change.
What the hell was that?
A low flying airplane.
Oh,
Wow. You never have that out there.
Maybe it's your neighbor flying.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
upgraded.
Yeah, he
Wait.
upgraded. Yeah.
He got a
Look out
VTOL.
your windows. See if
He
you
got his
see a
VTOL
drone.
out there, huh, Paul?
Navigator is everywhere.
4-hour flight time with his VTOL messing with you guys.
Yeah. Hey, Curtis, how you doing?
He's flying the pants off that Mavic.
Here we go,
Is
Curtis.
he? Good. At least you know he
We're
got
getting
some.
built now, buddy.
There's the other troublemaker,
What?
Curtis Dart.
Hey, Curtis.
Uh-uh.
Maybe Curtis should come on and he could actually advise you on the nuptials.
There is no nuptial.
No.
Jeez.
Battery lives in Idaho.
Need to get you back up to Canada and make it official, and then Kim will have to come to the States
Yeah.
and make it official in two countries, and you guys are locked in.
Hey,
Summer,
Ice Hat, FPV, how you doing?
Hadley,
summer and winter homes.
we're supposed to be friends.
Not according to Valerie.
What?
Oh man.
Hadley
Val.
and Kim are friends till the end.
Well,
Every-
I've known Hadley for a
Oh, we're
while.
talking about you and Kim.
Everybody check out Ice Hat FPV. He's new to the community, so check out his channel, guys.
Ice Hat does
Ice
great.
Hat.
He's doing well.
Yes.
He's got 69 supporters. Let's get his numbers up.
I like his flying.
It's got good quality cameras too. That really helps with watching people's footage. It really does.
Let me know when Hadley
Finish,
I
hold on.
send money. There you go. Mike Sarini, hi.
Hadley, Curtis is talking to you. Let me know
Okay.
the money.
Yeah, I'll let you know. So this one's going to Jim Crennan. I don't know if you know Jim Crennan, but I have multiples on the bench back there that I'm going to be building too. So this one's getting built first, tested and tuned, and then I'm going to transfer that tune to every single other one. The only thing that sucks is because he flies Spectrum, I can't test fly his. Like I'm going to have to put a receiver in it to test fly it, make sure everything works. You know, and then change it out and put his receiver in there and hope that everything functions when it gets to him, because I don't have Spectrum. Yeah. So if there's like an update or something that has to be done to his receiver, he's gonna have to do it himself. Maybe I'll just leave the receiver out and he can put it in. I don't know if he's capable. Are you capable of soldering, Curtis?
Curtis.
He's in the chat. He'll answer me.
Curtis. Just say no.
Are you having fun soldering, Val?
I am. I like it.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you got the training kit from Lewis.
Yes, and I did the whole thing.
No, I buy a FR Sky.
So.
Do you have an FR Sky transmitter too?
Rod Piker, cheers. I hope you're feeling
Uh,
better soon, Rod Piker.
Oh, he's gonna buy one.
Oh, you'll buy an FR Sky? Okay. Yeah, I can put a XN Plus in it. It'll make it the regular price too, because with your receiver for your Spectrum, they're more expensive.
Was blind.
So that was the
hey.
only other issue.
Hey, what's blind? How you doing?
Yeah, but Justin, you were only talking $25 to $50 more for the.
Yeah, it was just a little bit.
When you
Yeah,
say
it was just a little bit more
expensive,
money.
When you say more expensive, some people say, "Oh, $200-$300 more."
Mike, Mike Sarini swapped his Mavic 2 Zoom for a Mavic Pro 2 Pro with a fellow from Florida.
How come you switch, Mike?
Mavic is the drone to buy, man. If you're gonna GPS and that, I mean, No.
Curtis
Evo.
Dart is asking you what's the best
The
RC.
Evo.
People.
Autel Evo. I
You
stand
really
by that
like
one.
that? You
I really like it. Like
We're getting
I had a Spark, and that's my other DJI thing that I've had experience with for drones. I know it's not the best one that they offer, but I like the Autel more.
Yeah,
It's definitely.
Curtis Dart is asking what's the best RC to buy.
The best one is going to be the older version of the DX9, the FR Sky DX9. Let me see if I can find you one that's
nice.
still in stock, because everybody's buying them up because they came out with this new DX9 Lite, and it's like $80. It's junk. Everybody's been complaining about it.
Same with the QX7 Lite.
The QX7 is good, but they have the QX7 Lite. If you are going to go with the QX7, if you want the better gimbals and the upgraded stuff on the inside of the transmitters, so if you did want to use Crossfire in the future, I would get the QX7S or the DX9. Let me see if I can find the DX9 in stock, though. And it's the one that Mr. Steele uses. It's the one everybody uses. Like, I would use it if I had good dexterity in my hand. It's just got that one screwed up hand. So I fly with the X Lite. Let's see.
Rod Piker loves the Mavic to the Zoom.
All right. Here, I'm gonna check PyroFlip, see if they have it.
You know, the neighbor there, he's just taking his Mavic and just going to the limit, way out. He's way out there.
Pushing OcuSync.
Oh, pushing it, that's for sure.
I love it. I love hearing that. You know, he's comfortable with it. He trusts it. That's kind of a big deal. You know what I mean? When it comes to
he's hooked.
Wait, I've got it wrong. DX9 is Spectrum. Oh, Jesus, Justin. Just a second, Curtis. I guess I'm not awake yet. I thought I was awake, but not working yet. Having a moment. Yeah, because I had a friend order one from Pyro Drone just recently. I want to make sure that they have it in stock before I drop a link.
You did 3+ miles?
Big air.
Only turned around because you got scared? Wow, that's pretty far, man.
Yeah,
that's
3 miles.
That's pretty far. Supposedly my drone's capable of doing 4.2 miles.
Holy shit.
But that's too far for me to like trust it, because it's only got a 3-cell battery. It's only so big. Like I do not understand how you know what I mean? Like, are you serious? Like how is it going to make it back? Because I think it could do like 3.8 miles, I think, and come back from my math.
Calculate.
Doing 4.2
Yeah.
miles.
Holy shit.
But that's too far for me to, like, somebody's reopened something there.
No, it's Curtis.
Oh, okay. Curtis. So I dropped the link for let's make sure I got this. The Taranis X9D.
That's cool there, Sam Hayden. Yeah.
Justin, is that all the receiver that he will ever need if he goes further?
So with that transmitter, it comes with an R9M for free, but I don't suggest using the R9M. I suggest upgrading to Crossfire, because Crossfire communicates and uploads like an update to the receiver and everything else. You don't have to hold a button down to get it to bind. You just put your transmitter in bind mode, plug the quad in, and it detects the quad and binds to it. So TBS is the way to go for like the module. But this one has the full-size module bay. You don't have to do any upgrades to this. This is perfect for what you will need for years.
Hey, John.
That train says Crossfire is 10K, which is 6.3 miles. Holy crap, man! I don't know.
Well, and I've seen people go out over the ocean and do like 40K with their
I
Crossfire.
don't like that ocean water.
They're
Yeah.
using a wing. They're not doing it with a drone. They're doing it with a wing. But I've seen 40K for a trip out into the ocean.
Yeah,
There's YouTube videos of people doing it.
that's crazy. I'd be too paranoid. You lose it, it's gone forever.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's foam, you know. It might float. You might be able to find it out in the ocean with
Yeah,
the
maybe a
wings.
month after it goes around the globe or something.
If it's got GPS, it might be working.
Yes. And the batteries don't get wet, you'll be able to find it.
Well, yeah, I mean, they're pretty good. It just depends on everything, you know, circumstances. You might actually hop in your boat and go find it and take you forever. 40 kilometers out in the water is going to take you a minute to get there.
Yeah, it is.
Oh man.
So how much you want for that Denali?
46K. That's the asking price. I can come down a lot. So.
Okay, yeah, I know. I was going to say, I know what wholesale is on that some gun. You got to sell it. I'll go to an auction and find one if I'm going to get. The wife wants a Tahoe, so I think it's time to get her a Tahoe because like she doesn't want the truck anymore. She doesn't want the truck anymore. She's like, it's yours. I'm like, I don't want the truck. She's like, well, I really like the truck and all, but I want a Tahoe. And I'm like, thinking in the back of my head, how about we get you a Denali?
That makes so much more
Wholesale
sense.
in New England for that thing's about 42.5 in New England. Your area is different.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, I'm down here in the desert where nothing.
I can
There's
pick
no
your-
rust.
Yeah, because we picked that, but this thing only has 14,000 miles on it. It's under factory.
Ooh.
It was
Yeah, factory-
$73,000 brand new 2 years
Yeah.
ago.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And when you walk onto the Chevy and GMC lot and you're like looking at everything going, are you serious? It's the price of like pretty decent modular home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not a big one, but a decent one.
I showed you just the rims and tires alone on that.
Mm-hmm. $6,000.
Yeah.
All right.
Just
Yeah,
the
6.
tires that are on that
Yeah.
one. They're 22s.
Oh God, no, I don't want that. Never mind.
Yeah.
No. Sorry, Summer. I'm not paying for those tires every 2 years. Because here you got to replace the tires often. They burn up on the.
Yeah,
hot
I wouldn't
pavement.
get the original ones, but that's for the rims and the TPMS sensors and the lug nuts, and then $60-something a piece for the little GMC emblem that goes in between that should come with the rim, but no, you don't.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. You're supposed to swap it from the old damaged rim. Remember? We're talking about the dealer here.
Right.
They'll penny pinch you. Like I had to buy bolts for the skid plates underneath my truck.
Yeah.
When I bought all the skid plates for it, it was like, I know how the dealership is. When I was standing there talking to the parts guy, I was like, order the bolts. And he's like, oh, yeah. Seriously? It's going to be a week before I get anything. And you're not going to order the bolts? He's like, we might have them in stock. And he comes out, he's all, I only have 3. And I'm like, how many does it call for? He's all, 14. I'm like, can you order me 11 then? Damn parts guys, I swear. Nothing pisses off a technician more than an engineer and a parts guy.
Living, yes.
$60 for the center cap that's this big. $60 a piece.
Happy to see you in here.
Living, yes. How you doing?
So, John, do your techs get mad at the parts guys?
Not too much. They're
You got-
pretty decent around here. They don't argue with you or anything because they're
Oh,
just,
yeah. I'm just talking like crunch jobs where you need to get it done and they bring you the wrong thing and the lift's taken up and you can't get the truck off the lift or car off the lift.
it's great when the part number matches and everything. You open it up and it's like a used old part inside. It's like,
Are you going to verify this before you bring it to me?
I'm going to need another one of these. Yeah,
Oh, there's none in the city. Oh, great.
that's
You
what
go over there, go get me one. When the tech's out back smoking a cigarette, all pissed off. Stuck. I can't make no money.
standing around.
Mm-hmm. God, I hated that. I hated that so much. And
Oh,
you only
yeah.
have so many lifts, you know. You can only deal with that kind of crap, you know. And my boss always said, don't take it apart unless you know the part's right, So I started doing that after a while, learned.
Well, the problem with the trucks and the cars nowadays with the e-brakes inside the rear drums, you got the rotor and then you have a whole set of e-brake shoes
On the inside of the rotor drum, yeah.
So you got to pull them off. And when you pull them off, 9 out of 10 times the shoes fall off the backing plates, So it's like, now it's all apart. You have to do something. You wanted us to check them. We told you when you go to pull them off, they usually fall apart because you haven't done anything to it in years. Now you need an inspection, and
It's never been done.
right.
And that's always what techs forget too. Like they'll go and look through they'll grab their little stick and they'll mic the brake pads on the outside, and I'm like, take the wheels off.
We don't do that. We take
the damn wheel off, please, so you can check the inside pad. There could be a sticky rotor.
The inside pad's more crooked and it's almost metal to metal on one edge. Yeah.
Because the rotor's stuck.
Yeah,
It's froze up.
Yep.
Yeah, the slide is stuck, and then when you finally get everything off, and you got to pull the rotors off to turn them, everything falls apart in the brake. It's just an ongoing battle where you're like, we already know what's going to happen. So
hello, Night Train. Hello, everyone in the chat. Living, yes.
Hey Jerry, how's school going with your drum class? Were you able to do that this year again, or have you started yet?
Yeah, Curtis Dart, that is a good one. That is the other one I did suggest, the QX7S. That is got the better upgraded gimbals, and it has the mod done on the inside, so you can use the Crossfire.
That's the one I have. I have that one.
It's a good one. It is a good one. Man, I would love to be able to buy a case that just looks carbon fiber and put it on my X Lite. And there's nothing like that out there for it. It's red or black, or the new one is like a bluish gray color.
Yeah, mine came with everything, including a charger and all sorts of stuff. I was lucky when I got mine.
Just remember, do not charge the LiPo battery with the charge port on the transmitter.
Actually, mine set up to charge it. There was a note in there, they fixed it, and mine you can charge through the port. They came,
LiPo?
Yeah, it came with a special charger. It came with a LiPo in it.
Oh, no kidding. So they fixed the problem. I've seen a lot of them catch on fire.
This one says it right in there. There was a thing in there that says this one's okay to charge through the port.
Okay,
yeah, somebody told me that the mod's done, Corey Mano, on that one. So
I think if they change the battery with a different one, because this one they matched it to the it fits in there perfect, and they say it's a LiPo, but I never even checked it. But it says use this charger, and you can use this port. And
at Pyrodrone, they've got that 3000 mAh Li-ion two cell that is for the transmitter.
That might be what's in it. Maybe that's what's in it, because I never looked that close because I didn't have to do anything, because it was like taped right to the back of the radio where you pull the cover off. It's safe to charge with this charger, and it gave the part number, and it gives you the charger, and it had it in there. It's wires that you plug into this little box, and then plug it into the port, and it.
Oh, this one comes with a 3000 mAh Li-ion pack.
Yeah, see, that's what mine. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like the 18650 kind of batteries.
Hey Kim, how's the internet there? Is it good now?
Yeah.
Kim, like on the spot.
Hey Kim, what do you think, buddy? What do you think here?
Don't fall.
Hey Curtis, how's it going?
Hey, I made it.
Working good there or what?
Do what?
Nice, Corey Mano.
I had to help the wife with stuff so I could get some bacon.
Hey, there you go. Hey,
Oh.
Curtis, what do you think here?
Kat said last night, except for she's making you bacon instead of you making her bacon.
Oh, I
Hang
forgot.
on, I need to switch speakers here.
Hello, Ice Hat. I forgot to send that.
There we go. That's better. Now I can hear you guys.
Yeah,
So,
yeah,
you hear that,
Pretty
Jerry?
cool.
Curtis, what do you think here? Is this,
Oh, for Val and Kim?
yeah.
Oh, now you guys just stepped over the line here.
Yeah, yeah.
So
They're outnumbered now.
the invitation that we're preparing here for Val and Kim.
Yep.
Oh,
I guess it's
Very
gonna be
nice.
at the next Roger Palooza.
Hmm.
Kim's like nobody's coming next year.
Open. Is that a package?
No, it's a message to Paul.
Says no, Paul.
Oh,
Bad boy.
I thought it was a package.
Paul. Correct me up, man.
So so I'm trying to figure out what radio to buy. I'm not opposed to buying a different radio. I mean, this one was the Spectrum that I have was just kind of a off the wall buy. I didn't plan anything. I was at a local RC shop, and they're affiliated with Hobby Horizon. Of course, they carry tons of that stuff. So
Yes.
it was no big deal just to buy that.
No, and it's a good one to use on a simulator too. You know what I mean? You could use one for the sim and use one for flying.
So the QX7, is that a good one? And
Yes.
do I need to do anything? I saw Corey was saying something about I need to do a mod if I'm going to do Crossfire.
Give me a second. I just want to say hi to everybody first. Joan Obsessed Jerry, how you doing? Ice Hat FPV, John Donato, Corey Mano, Sam Hayden, everybody. Curtis, how you doing, Curtis? Living, yes. How you doing?
You leaving, Paul? Val?
Bye, Val.
Yeah, don't forget tonight 11, Val's Life with Puddles FPV, and I'll see you guys there.
She's got to go
Okay,
meet
Val.
she's got to go meet with the wedding planner.
I gotta
Oh,
go
gosh.
to work. I actually gotta go to
I got
work.
the flowers.
So see you guys.
Bye, Val. Don't work too hard.
Hey Kim, what about this one, Kim?
Bye.
Paul, you're
That
cute.
was my wedding right there. Summer reeled me in and hooked, line, and sinkered me.
That's it.
Oh yeah. She
Oh,
ran
those
off.
women.
She ran off women. It's hilarious. Okay, enough about that crap.
So, Curtis, how you been doing?
Busy. I'm on vacation for the next 10 days though.
Oh, cool.
Oh, you're
Sorry,
gonna be able to do some deep diving.
Oh yeah, I'm doing that in just a few hours. As soon as I get some Canadian Drone Hub coffee down my throat.
New cup. Yes, sir.
So there is a mod according
Hey.
to Pyro. I think the QX7S you will have to put the mod in. I don't own that transmitter, so thought they had it done. Maybe they
Mine came with all the mods.
it did. You know how you can tell is when you take the thing apart, like you pull the battery out and you look down in there, there's going to be a chip on top, and it has like 4 wires going into it on top of the board right there inside of the. Here, let me get a link from Pyro.
Yeah, mine was all modded already and everything. It came with the 800 megahertz long range.
Read what Corey Manos just sent. Just,
As far as I'm aware, you'll still need to do the inverted mod for the X-Fire. No, mine came with it, and it came with that mod in it already.
Okay, so my only objections to the other radio, I'm about to be 58, was the amount of color that was on it.
Yeah, and I think you can pick. There was a camo one, and there was an original one that was just gray, just silver. You know, like a silver gray, and that's the one I've always seen and
I
liked.
couldn't find that one, so I bought the one with the.
I do like the carbon fiber though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want the bright blue one, or the orange one was kind of cool. Kim got that one, but
I am getting tired of everything being black. All your computer stuff is black, your keyboards are black, and when you need to find something, it's like grab a flashlight and start looking around. And it's like, can we make this?
So I bought a white one. I went
idea.
all out and I went on HP's website and ordered a white one and paid premium. So I had a white
amazing
keyboard.
when you put stuff on your desk and the keyboard is black, things kind of disappear. But when you have a white keyboard, my boss has one. He bought a white keyboard.
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden, when you need that pen or something, it just shows up wherever it is. It's not hidden anymore.
Mm-hmm. I swear it's the extra ambient light reflecting off
I
of
can't
it to help
stand
you.
everything black.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm into like black shirts, black hats,
Well,
that kind of stuff. But like when it comes to stuff, when I'm, it has a purpose. It needs to have some color and stand out so I can find it because I get tunnel vision easy. You're looking everywhere. My wife's like,
Like
"Can we leave? Can we leave?" And I'm trying to find something. I can't find it.
Night Train
Oh,
says
God.
yes, QX7 and CRSFR.
Crossfire. Yeah. So he did the Crossfire mod in it. Yeah. And it's really, have you soldered before, Curtis?
No.
Okay. Well, I've got a bunch of dead boards here. Do you have a soldering iron?
I think I do. I need to
'Cause
learn.
I'll do what Paul did for Val, and I'll send some boards with it to you. Like when you get this, I'll send some boards.
When you said you were going to do what Paul did for Val, I was thinking you were going to send me a
Lewis-
wedding
Lewis-
invitation.
No. Louis P.
Louis
Floyd.
P.
Sorry.
I was going,
Lewis
I don't
P.
need a
Floyd.
wedding invitation. I am married.
No kidding. Same here, man. But yeah, so I've got a bunch of different boards that you can just practice soldering on and attaching wires to. I'll put in a bunch of different size wires for you to learn to attach stuff.
Well, actually, I have a couple of flight test planes that I bought that I've never put together. I have the motors and everything, so I got
Okay.
plenty of stuff to solder on.
Well, I prefer, like everybody, take some junk first and practice before you go soldering up anything that's in good condition or brand new. Just because, like, I solder things differently. Like when I do stuff, when I go to do this flight controller here, I'm going to tape off everything but the pads, so there's no splatter when you hit the solder to the soldering iron. There's rosin splash that goes everywhere. And sometimes little pieces of lead can go with it, and that's the last thing you need on some of these little
Right.
FETs here. It's gonna arc.
Hadley, what would you recommend to somebody like Curtis that
Mm-hmm.
may have a soldering iron, but is probably old as he is? If he were to want to get some good equipment to do the right kind of soldering, is there
I bought, before you start on that, I bought everything from Flight Test a year ago.
Oh,
okay. So
I
he's
bought-
got a soldering iron. Then.
I even bought a glue gun from them.
Oh.
So yeah, I bought
Well,
all.
so you're
all their,
set. All you need is some practice
yeah,
and maybe direction
some-
on the right kind of solder for drones.
and then just time is my big thing.
Remember this number for solder, 6337. That's the one you want. Don't use 6040 for drones. You can use 6040 on planes, but on drones, because of as much vibration as they get, 6040 can cause a cold solder joint, which is fine in a plane. It'll work. It won't be as efficient, but on a drone, it'll pop the pad off, or it'll pop the wire right off the pad or something like that.
What?
Got it.
6337.
Wrote it down.
Mana, how you doing, FPV?
Yeah.
Okay, guys, have a great day. Thanks a lot for coming in. Drone pool.
Okay, Ice Hot, have a good one. Drone pool in the morning, how you doing?
Good morning, Dan.
I'm still looking. I should have the link from where I actually bought my QX7 from, because the one you guys put up is not the place. It's the same colors, but it's not the place. And it listed all the mods that they had done to it.
Yeah.
This one, and it came with the 800 megahertz, receiver, and it said also set up for Crossfire. So
that is so cool. Yeah, the fact that it has it already installed, and you probably bought it before FR Sky and TBS had their, like, I don't know what it was. It was like a competition over who had the better 900 megahertz.
oh yeah, I didn't hear nothing about that. When I first
they went through a little phase there.
Rogers, I wound up buying it because it was on sale, and it was like, the only one I could find. It was not a multicolor that was modded, and it said it was modded and you can charge through the charge port. That was the big thing. I wanted one you could charge it through the charge port and everything. I don't like to take.
I think I found one, Curtis. I think I found one in. Wait. X9D plus, 224 in silver from Get FPV. Let me see if they have it in stock. They do. Perfect.
That's nice, Paul.
There we go, Curtis. I got you, man. And I can give you a code called Quadaholics, and it'll save you 8% on your purchase. And this one's cheaper than Pyro.
And it's got the mods in it, right?
Yeah, this is not the QX7. It's the X9D.
Oh yeah,
which is it's an older design, but it's like what Mr. Steele is still using this transmitter for a reason.
Corey Manos says, don't buy the solder from China. Buy a good quality. Sorry.
I just buy mine on
Garbage.
Amazon. Yeah.
I'm just wondering how long my videos are going to be now. I've got my camera drones, I got my underwater drone, I got my RC cars. I'm going to have the planes as soon as I get those built. Now I'm going to have an FPV drone. It's like my videos are going to be like an hour long by the time I
I'm
combine
telling
all
you,
that
man.
footage.
I'm telling you, like you have to pick and choose because just me having a camera drone and FPV drone, like a lot of people are giving me a hard time because I'm going camera drone now, you know, and I've always loved camera drones. Like, why wouldn't you? They're so easy to fly.
I mean, you do both.
Yeah.
Well, I'm more into for me, I mean, my goal here with the FPV thing is the new cinematic footage they're talking about where it's less flips, it's more flying around and getting those curve shots and nice bank angle shots. I kind of do that with my camera drones, my DJI stuff right now, but it's just not that fast. And you can't dive or you can't, shoot down to the earth. I've got the Parrot Disco Wing, but the quality on the video is it's not up to par to what I want to put out. Fly's fun and I get the effect that I want, but I'm not getting the
yeah.
Mana, FPV says no video, but I can hear you. Press on F5. You'll probably get your channel back.
That's nice, Paul.
Okay, so I can't get they have all the colors that you want there at Get FPV. Let me, so this is a result for search and you'll see it in the listing of items through this link. It's going to be where it has the skulls, all that crazy coloring. And then there's one that's carbon fiber and it's $249. Yeah, and it's got the M9 gimbals in it. So that's the difference between this one and the other one I showed you that's $225. The one that's $225 doesn't have the M9 Hall gimbals. So the better gimbals is what you would want.
and the reason that we don't like what am I trying to say here? The reason we don't like those new ones that come out like the video game controllers is that was a question.
Man. They're cheap. They're cheap.
Okay,
so the connector on the back, you're gonna have to use a different adapter for, say, if you went with Crossfire, you're gonna have to put a different adapter on the back to get the Crossfire to fit. So it'll be like my transmitter where it's sticking out the back like this far. And that's not something you want, The only reason I use my transmitter is because of my hand. I need the short throw of the gimbal. It's worked out real good for me, but it's not for everybody. You know what I mean?
And essentially, what is the necessity for Crossfire other than long distance? Is it penetration?
Yes, definitely penetration. Solid link connectivity is a big deal when you're flying anything.
Okay.
Video is going to come and go with how strong the VTX is. So you can always upgrade VTXs and get stronger VTXs for more money. But realistically, if you're just flying in a park, 200 milliwatts is pretty good. If you have Crossfire or equivalent module on your goggles, or not Crossfire, excuse me, Rapid Fire. Yeah, I'm not awake yet. Damn it.
I'm not either. I need some more of that non-maple Canadian Drone Cub coffee. Hey.
I just need more soda. That's enough caffeine from now.
It's going to drive me crazy now. I can't find the site that I bought mine from.
Oh no, was it a Loft? A Loft Hobbies? That's another one that I buy from. They're pretty good.
eBay or?
Yeah, I'm going to look. I found it. It wasn't on eBay. It was actually a site. I got to look.
I forgot to check a Loft for the price on the deal.
Who are these Pyro Drone guys? Are they in the United States or are they China? Or?
Yeah, every place I've sent you links to is in the States.
Okay.
Can you guys give me a second? Paul,
Yes.
that lighthouse there you have there, have you ever thought of going up real close with your drone and film it around it or stuff? You already did.
Yeah.
Where the hell did I see that video?
I can show it to you.
Damn, man, that's a nice shot, man.
Let me see.
Okay, guys, go ahead.
Sorry about that, Kim.
Oh, it was just sort of a slight intermission.
Have a good day, Living Yes.
Yeah,
Oh.
have a good one there, Living Yes.
Destination Chronicles.
Hey, Destination, how you doing?
Well, I'm gonna have to raid your channel, Paul. I'm sorry I been on there. I've been so freaking busy and doing all the stuff
Oh
around.
man, oh man, oh man. I gotta show you the oh, they're all out of stock, but the carbon fiber or silver. Here's another one. Special edition. They have it in silver. And this is another company. This is the company that I ordered my my X-Lite from.
Oh, I got one there.
So since we're searching for transmitters, you can pick where you want to order it from, because some of them will come with, like this one comes with a, I don't even know if it comes, does it? It shows a kickstand. I wonder if it comes with that kickstand.
Comes
It
with
does
a case,
come with,
looks like.
it comes with a case and a kickstand for this one. So that's definitely worth the extra $8 from them. It's normally $272 and they've got it marked down to $258.40. It's a lot of money, but
Yeah.
you're saving on the kickstand, and it's probably a Tyrannus or a FR Sky kickstand, which is what you want instead of knockoff.
Change subject here for just a second. Are you guys familiar with a band? I hesitate to call them a band, called the Chainsmokers. Have you seen their newest video?
I have not.
I'm going to put a link, and this comes back to drones, guys. First, watch the video, and then there's the behind the scenes. This is lots of drone stuff in this thing. Lots of drone stuff. Let me find the behind the scenes.
Yeah, it's funny that you say that, because I had a buddy that builds drones for pilots that do on set stuff. I wonder if one of his got.
Well, they show there's a little home built. I say home built. I'm pretty sure it's home built little FPV drone, but there's also the Inspire 2 that they're using. But yeah, some of the shots where he's flying over this thing, and she's like singing, climbing up this whatever, I forget what the name of that is. Those stairs.
Oh yeah, yep. That shot there, they just did a twist back. That was definitely an FPV drone.
Yeah,
over the stair steps there. Yeah, that I want to go there just to go fly that.
I know, that looks awesome.
I'm gonna definitely flex that 107 that day, right?
So here's the kicker. When you watch the behind the scenes stuff, all the elevator shots were done with the Inspire 2, but the elevator didn't work half the time. She got stuck in the elevator. So that's the second link that I popped in there.
Oh man.
Yeah, and they show the various drones and how they were getting the shots, and the director's talking to them. So yeah, it's, that's the thing, is you don't just use one tool. A lot of people they'll go buy one drone. Hey, I'm going to do a camera drone and I'm going to be, making movies. And it's like, no, man, you got to have different angles. You got to have different feel to stuff. I mean, director comes in, he doesn't care about the technology. He goes, I want a swooping shot that does this, or I want a slow rising shot that does that, that never loses focus. So yeah, you got to be good at all of it.
Yep.
But yeah, they did bring in 2 different pilots though.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they did. And that's why I'm trying to make sure that I can do all of it.
Exactly.
I can fly all of them. Like, I've put in years of practice on the
See,
FPV.
there's Paul doing a shot right there. Now, if he had an FPV drone that would just come sweeping around there and blow her hair as it goes by.
This actually, what you're watching here this is my outtakes of the music video footage that I shot for the music video of this particular piece. This is my raw footage. This was taken with the Inspire 1 with a Z3 camera. But as you can see, it was a little windy.
Yeah, but that was such a great drone.
Yep.
It's just,
Hey guys, excuse me. I gotta leave because it's my son's birthday today. I gotta go to his place, wish him a happy birthday and all that. And Kim's gonna keep on going with you guys. So I'll be seeing you all later on tonight.
Okay.
well, Paul, Roger, give your son an extra big hug for all of us and wish him happy birthday from us as well.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, definitely.
Okay, guys.
Have a good one. Drive
was-
safe out there.
Hey, Roger.
Bye.
Was that with the Zoom?
That is with a Z3 Zoom, yes.
The original Zoom.
Oh, she's a
The
Oh,
shortcut.
yeah.
I'm still trying to find that damn transmitter. The shortcut's got to be on my laptop, because it was
This
Tiger.
guy's going crazy. He's all pissed off at this
Well,
thing.
the-
He's like,
the name was that was the name of the company I paid it to, but that's not the name of the company. That's the mother company that owns it.
Mm-hmm.
And it was modded. It has newer, better switches in it. It has that charging modification. Had the 900 or the Crossfire mod, and it came with a 900 megahertz receiver with the, that antenna like you put on the front of that 7-inch quad, straight one that feeds in the center. You put the module in the back of the thing and screw this crazy antenna on that.
All right, guys, I'm dropping discount codes for everybody since it is Friday or Saturday. Excuse me, it's the weekend. I can't even talk. Here you go. There's coupon codes for everybody at 3 different websites. If
That's
you're here, you get to catch it. There's only 14 of us in here, so enjoy.
Where'd my chat go?
Oh, that's really nice.
Thank you for doing
The
that,
other
Henry.
thing I don't like is the wind is having me pitch a little bit, but
Yeah, but that must be windy as hell up there right now.
we're up there. See right down here at the bottom. I'm gonna take it back and I'll let you see it. When it looked down, the other part of it was taken right down there. You see there's a grand piano down there on the beach.
Oh, I see that.
Oh, I
You
didn't
can
see
see
that.
like the little.
After dark, she goes down and plays the piano underneath moonlight, and it's quite something to see. Really was.
Oh, I bet.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a great video.
Yeah.
And she can sing too.
Oh, she is quite the singer for sure.
Yeah.
That is very cool.
You are.
I mean, I realize we're all sitting there talking about, using drones and video and stuff, but she is quite the singer. I was very impressed.
Quite the
So,
looker.
are you going to be at Interdrone, Curtis?
No.
No. Had to ask because Interdrone's going to be next week.
Yeah,
I'm
no.
excited.
So Kim,
This coming week.
I still want to know about your internet. Did they run that new cable and everything? Did I miss something when I was gone? What happened? You guys
No,
are.
you didn't. You didn't.
He was going all over the place, checking all the connections and all that stuff. He found a broken ground in the substation.
Oh my God! Back in their substation.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
one
down the way. Yeah, down the road. Yeah.
Place. He
So
spliced it.
everybody from there out had crap.
Yeah.
Crap phone, crap everything. I bet you there's been a lot of calls about it, not
I bet
just
you they were
Roger.
popping and buzzing on their phones if they had regular phone wires.
When Val phoned, when we had the rain, there was so much static, I couldn't even understand what she was
That's
saying.
a telltale sign. They should have known that.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Bad
that-
ground.
The
Bad
pot,
connection.
Guys know how that phone system works, and they have pots, but they have to take the pots off, the amplifiers off for the DSL. It has to be a direct run. It can't be over like 2.5 miles.
Yeah.
Without putting another style amplifier in.
It's
Yeah.
5.7, I think, right now. I mean, it's not great, but it's keeping us from getting messages, unstable connections and stuff.
Or just dropping out like yesterday where everybody's like,
Holy crap! Yeah, it's like
what the hell just happened? Why didn't we get kicked out? Like we were lost up here. I'm not even kidding.
yeah.
Paul came on and we started chatting.
Not the greatest, but it's going to work.
Yeah, hey, you're connected. You're not watching 4K videos, but you are connected.
Right.
Because when Roger's on his computer and I was on mine, when I opened up a page, it would just sit there and go like this and like this and like this.
Because
and
he's already sucking all of it he can.
it was annoying.
Gotta check my batteries. I forgot. I brought the thing in and I forgot got involved in conversations.
Oh, that water is so blue, isn't it?
That's why it's called the Blue Water Area.
Beautiful.
So Paul, you did miss out last night. We tried something different. John DiNardo, Kat, and myself, we hooked up on Zoom offline and had a watch party where we watched Val. Therefore, we were able to share with ourselves our opinions and thoughts and have fun while Val was having fun.
It was all good.
Yeah, it was all good.
Laughing and laughing, I bet.
Oh, it was great.
Holy crap.
That tires me out, man. She's so hyper. I mean, and when she gets into coffee, it's like tenfold.
She was last night.
Oh yeah.
Man,
I was like,
So-
I
wow.
want to go for a coffee after drinking that damn drink about this big guy. I said, "Oh man, we're in so much shit."
What was
you,
that?
you ain't going to sleep for a while.
It was 2:30 when I finished.
Her eyes were just whoa.
Oh yeah, it was like
They look like saucers.
And Kim, poor Kim, you were super classy, and you played the part really well too. You play, especially when you held up the little "help me" sign. That
Yeah.
was
That was perfect. That sign was perfect dancing across the
Yeah, Curtis, didn't it remind you a little bit of Lucille Ball and Desi Arnaz?
yeah, the old good old days.
Yeah.
oh my god,
You guys, Kim and Val were acting like an old couple. Wait, did I say that? I don't know.
Yeah.
They are a couple. Yep.
Oh my god. It
So
was-
I'm going to drop a link to Quadaholics on Facebook. So anybody that's in the chat or watching is a part of Facebook or is on Facebook, come check out this this link I just sent so you guys can come join us at the Quadaholics group. Jake Blackburn is the one that runs it, and I help him. You know, I help as much as I can and being a moderator on there. But we do a lot of communication here. You get to find a lot of up-to-date things that are for sale and stuff like that are on sale. And you know,
Wait a
it's another source other than YouTube to get
So
information.
before we go in, there's some questions here. The first one's easy enough. Are you new or are you a veteran pilot? I'm new. That's obvious. What's your favorite trick?
Yep.
If I'm
And
new, how do I have a trick?
you could say my favorite trick is cinematography.
How about
you
building
shoot- you-
dives?
My favorite trick
Well-
is just getting it off the ground.
You can tell them that, and that's fine. I'll see it, and I can accept it right now. I'm sure that it's going to tell me right. Oh
Hey.
yeah, there's two already.
Hey, Curtis,
Yes, sir.
my favorite trick of yours is when you do that flip, flip, flip. How you do that again?
Oh, when you get up in the air and you start going straight, and then you go flip, 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 and then you turn
Right.
around and you do a flip, 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 and then as you just finish that last flip, you go flip, 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 and then you go through a tree and go flip, 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 and then you go up the tree, and when you get to the top of the tree, you go flip, 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 flip.
It's like so somebody put Crash Bandicoot as like that's an FPV pilot or freestyle pilots. You know, the Crash Bandicoot. You ever play that game?
Yeah, yeah.
Or Sonic the Hedgehog is the one I think of when it's like racers.
Uh-huh.
Because it's spinning, it's doing all kinds of crazy crap, and it's going real fast. It's like Sonic the Hedgehog game.
Are you familiar with Hadley? Are you familiar with drone camps?
I am.
Justin's
Yeah, he was just at the West Coast Throwdown.
yeah, he's up here in the Pacific Northwest. Does his own little thing, kind of goes out. But I like his latest review on those 7-inch quads. Those were pretty nice too.
Yeah. No, that
John, let me see that transmitter.
I set mine in.
What?
all right.
Your transmitter.
This?
Oh, look at that fancy thing.
That thing is nice.
Oh, look, I'm in the group.
Yep, I accepted you.
That's nice. I love the screen on it.
Oh my!
Maurice Van Spock. I can't even pronounce it. I don't even want to try. Maurice Van. I accepted him, you, and one other person.
This
They all
thing,
came in when I posted that, so assuming it's.
Holy crap, that thing is nice.
you
Mhm.
can see this in direct sunlight. I can't believe it. It's just,
Wow.
it's like night and day. You know.
Oh, look
and
at that! Look at how bright that is.
the
It's
new
too
firm-
bright. It's all blown out on the camera.
Yeah. It gets super bright, but you can have it
Oh.
adjusts itself. Like if you're in the sunlight, it boosts itself right up, and if you come into the dark, it dims. But it keeps it so when you look at it, it looks like it's the same.
I really wish that thing would connect to my Autel Evo.
Right? They should have said they didn't make this backwards compatible because they'd sell a boatload.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing is I've got a camera or a screen that's on the transmitter that I can push
Yeah.
buttons through. You know, I can turn it on or off and check everything on the drone, or I can connect a phone or a tablet or whatever to it. But like I'll have to buy a Crystal Sky screen to get that. And
Well, that's what I was debating. Should I buy one and I can use it on all the quads, or should I just buy this new quad and then?
well, and that's the thing about the Crystal Sky is I can hook up a standard video connection to it and use it as like a ground station screen too.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was thinking about getting the downlink unit and a Crystal Sky and using that as like a monitor, like Michael was talking about doing with a tripod and everything, and putting that there, and just being comfortable with my transmitter being light, not a bunch of crap on it. You know what I mean?
Considered doing that with a tripod and everything, and then I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna get this new quad with the controller. You know.
Yeah.
What's the controller attached to, John?
What was that?
What are you using that controller with? Mavic Zoom or something?
Yeah, the 2. It came with
Mavic 2 Pro.
Oh, it comes with the Mavic 2 Pro. That?
Yeah.
He brought the whole kit and caboodle. Yep.
If you buy
Yeah,
it,
he bought the $3,000 kit and he got a killer deal.
He got it for just
yeah, $2,099 with coupon.
Stole it.
Yeah, because I couldn't have built this kit from DJI because I always try to buy it right from the manufacturer, and just the 2 extra batteries, you know, would put it up into the
$300
$100 range if you bought the Mavic 2 Pro and the smart controller. The cheapest you can buy it on their website, I think, is 19 or just under $1,900. One battery. It doesn't come with really anything, and I got this hard case with it. I got screen protectors. I mean, I got everything.
Yeah, you can't go wrong there.
Yeah, you got a good
And
deal.
the 3 batteries.
Yeah, you got a good
I'm
deal.
sure the people selling are like, we lost money on that shit.
They just didn't make as much as
Hey guys, I hate to eat and run, but I got a sunken ship I got to go explore.
Curtis,
Really?
have fun.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Well, I didn't tell you about. I didn't tell you guys. I got a minute to tell you about it if you want to
Okay.
hear.
All right.
Oh.
So a friend of mine at Amazon called me Wednesday and said, "Hey, I want to buy one of these, but I want a demo for it." And I was like, "Well, and it's Paulsbo, so it's like 2 hours away that I got to drive." And I'm like, geez, I don't want to drive. I'm on vacation, but I'm like, okay, I'll drive up there. And he goes, "Hey, I'll make it worth your while." He goes, "I know where a sunken ferry ship is." And I was like, "Ooh." So for you, those of you that are not familiar with a car ferry, they're open in the center so that cars can drive in, which means and it's supposed to be in 45 feet of water, which means I could fly through the middle of this thing. So if we can find it, the other thing is he hasn't seen it in like 10 years. He knows where it is. He hasn't seen it in like 10 years. He says it's probably pretty corroded and maybe even gone by now. But yeah, I think it'll be kind of interesting to kind of dive on that thing. And then I'll be doing aerial shots from his boat and all that kind of stuff. And it's like a $500,000 boat from what he tells me. So
That's gonna be cool.
Do you have an Evo? Or are you flying DJI?
I'm flying DJI.
Okay. I'm just curious because the Evo's designed to launch. It has a boat launch mode.
Boat launch, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've never had an issue with mine. I mean, I know everybody
Okay.
complains about them all the time. I mean, it's
Yeah, it's the gimbal freaking out before it takes off and it does a reset.
I had a few issues with it, but it always corrects.
If it's a big boat, you'll be fine.
Well, the problem is if it's a big metal boat, you're not fine. You know.
No.
yeah. Well, the guy has an Inspire that he flies off of it all the time.
Yeah, it'd be fine.
He takes off on the front of the deck of this thing. I mean,
Yeah.
I forget. He told me it's either $1 million boat or a $500,000 boat. I forget. It's one of the two, but it's big. I saw a photo of it, and it's like huge. And he was really
And you're
pissed.
supposed to go there to do that today?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be on here. I'd be there early.
And yet you're sitting here talking to us.
I know. What is wrong with you? I'd be gone. No live streams today, guys. Sorry, I'll fill you all in tomorrow.
It is not going to do me any good to be sitting down there waiting for him, you know.
No, I know. Well, you could get some B-roll shots of like getting
some
there and
aerials.
stuff like
Yeah.
So he's not waiting.
Well,
for
actually,
you.
where there's an airport right, I mean, literally like 10 feet away from the marina. It's the marina on one side and airport on the other side. So we got to get out in the water before we can do anything.
Oh,
As far as drones are concerned. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
what the heck? Yeah, we'll just fly right next to the airport.
no. I was thinking like B-roll, like pulling up in the car and.
Oh, I don't do all that.
Okay.
Yeah. I tried so here's my other dilemma was because I'm including so much different kinds of footage in my videos now, is like, how do you mix all that stuff together and make it kind of make sense to folks?
Continuity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I was gonna say
thought about
over video audio.
So I did the I tried to do the vlog thing in this last one, and I just scrapped all the footage. I'm not a vlogger, so I think what I'm going to do is just do a live stream, and then hey, here's what I did, and just play the videos in the background with the music and all that fun stuff, and just do it that way.
That's different. That's another way to try it. Yeah.
And then that way people can ask me questions, and I can replay the footage or oh, did you see this? Oh yeah, it's over here, you know, that kind of thing. And then maybe just release the video itself too after that also. So
yeah,
the vlogging thing, I'm
it's
holding,
hard. It is
I'm holding
really
the camera
hard.
up there looking at it, and you know, I don't know what it is about this particular setup. I don't have an issue with it, but as soon as I get that camera in front of me and I'm standing out there somewhere, I've
got GoPro.
Which GoPro is that?
This is this one's the 6.
That's the 6, but Justin's is that the 3
There's
Hero?
the 7.
Yeah,
No, this is.
And I got the Sony Handycam.
Yeah.
I love that set.
This is my. I have the 7. I bought a 7. This is the.
Oh, that has a screen.
7?
Mine's
That's the 5. Yeah, this is the Hero 5.
early one.
Yeah, this is the Hero 5 Black. I mean, I paid $75 for this. You can't go wrong.
Oh,
You
here
can't go wrong, especially if you're
Blast
like doing
from the
vlogs.
past.
Mm-hmm.
There you
Oh
go.
yeah. Oh yeah. I've got.
Yeah,
Over
mine's
there, but yeah, I've got
like
one of those.
that, but black. Mine was the first black version. I think it's like Hero 3 or something.
Hero 3 Black.
Yeah, black edition.
Hey guys, I do have to run. I will chat with y'all later, and maybe tonight. Who knows?
Take care, Curtis. Have fun. Don't lose
Take care.
anything.
There. Hey, Blizzard, how you doing?
I was gonna say to him to get himself a selfie stick
Yeah.
and to put something around the camera, because I have a friend that puts he print off a picture of something. I can't remember what. I think it's Pac-Man. I think it's Pac-Man. It's yellow, but he's got a picture of something to keep his attention on the camera and bright, and it doesn't affect the camera itself.
Oh my God, the God.
Oh my goodness!
Hey, what's up? How you doing, Andrew?
Russo Studios is in the house.
Andrew, how you doing, my friend?
Good morning.
Man, a
Good
man.
morning.
You sound a little stuffed up there, Andrew.
A little, yeah. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
You came in just in time to congratulate the prenuptials with Kim and Val.
There is no pre.
It's just nuptials, huh?
No,
Oh,
Paul.
just going right to the
Bad
nuptials.
Paul.
Okay, that works.
What did I walk into? What Kim, you take the floor, please.
Bad Paul.
Last night, Val and Kim announced to the world that they now are joined together as a couple. And someone else in the chat asked when the formal ceremony was going to take place, and Val says, "Well, maybe I'm coming in October."
Okay. Paul, you're on mute. Okay, Kim, you should take the floor. You're going to tell me where did he go to? Now you scared him off. Yeah, I don't trust this. I feel like I'm set up here. Oh, there he is. Okay, he was just hiding. I get that. I understand completely, Kim. The floor is yours, Kim.
No,
So-
Paul. Bad Paul.
Did you watch Val's live stream last night?
I feel we did for a few minutes. We rated, of course, we rated them. And then we had another channel went rogue on us last night. So we had to go and deal with that. So this is how I always get screwed from the good times on here. So that's why I want to hear it from the horse's mouth. So that's
It evolved. It evolved.
It evolved.
Well, I mean, we've been friends and close friends for a long.
You're gonna have to go skim through it, because Kim's probably not going to talk about it.
Yeah, Kim's not going to admit or deny anything.
No, it's not.
Kim doesn't twerk.
He's yeah, and Kim twerks at the end.
No, I don't twerk.
No.
At the end, it's perfect, yes.
My sacroiliac is sore enough now for demonstrating to twerk with her, man. It doesn't work with us.
I tried to buy them one of them last night. I was trying to get some twerks going.
Well, eventually, Andrew, he did twerk, because when he came down and came on camera this morning, he says 60-year-old guys aren't supposed to twerk, and I can tell you that. So he admitted he twerked.
Something's broken.
Oh no, that's not good. I told you, tweak, don't twerk. You'll not hurt as much.
I thought my ass was gonna fall off. And it hurt so bad this morning when I got
Oh my god.
it was still there. All what's left of it is.
That
And
is
you probably missed it because Val continued on, and it was a snort fest on her part.
Oh
my God.
she was in good form.
Her eyes looked like, saucers. They were huge.
Yes, I agree on that part. We did catch, like I say, we were just back and forth dealing with something, but yeah, it was a ton of fun though. I know that for sure. That's Nomadic Bike, David, the producers of those.
Oh man, they were laughing and laughing and laughing.
That is so cool. Glad you guys had a good night. I'm glad you said
Thanks
it.
a lot. Thanks, Andrew.
No
Val
worries.
was freaking out.
No worries. And like Video Call-In Show, Jim and those guys get in and they had a ball last night. You see, they got to find out what the show was like and stuff like that. They really had a good time. So you retained them very well last night, because that happens sometimes and they tend to leave within about 5 minutes, but a lot
There's a lot of people stayed in.
Yeah. So
They were
that's
cracking up. They were just going off, man. Everybody was going off.
Yep. And it's great when somebody finds a new show. That's when a raid really pays off, when people actually find something they like to watch. So good on you guys. Well done. You kept them there.
Thanks, Andrew.
No problem.
That was freaking awesome.
I know it's not my show, and I just got to say hi to Nomadic Bike. Nomadic Bike, of course, also David, the producer, unbelievable guy.
Hi, Pauline. Hi, David.
And that's the lady there. There's the two gents, and there is the lady herself, Pauline Newman. If you guys have never heard her sing, you are missing out greatly. Voice like an angel. So, how are you guys today?
Sore.
Sore.
Well, maybe Polly would sing at the nuptials.
There is no nuptials.
Oh.
No. I'm 60.
Thank you.
There's no saying. You can have the milk.
Andrew.
Yeah.
What is the old saying? Methinks thou dost protest too much.
All right, Paul. I know that glimmer. I can see there. He is fueled this morning. So I'm gonna behave. I'm gonna be good.
You're such a brat.
Me? I didn't do anything. I thought I was doing the opposite, actually.
You're okay. It's this Paul guy that's the troublemaker.
Oh my God, Paul is.
No, not me.
You're frozen, Hadley.
He's got a nice pose, though, at least for it.
Hadley's frozen. John was frozen. Now, Hadley, are you frozen still?
He's on mute too. I think he paused his camera or something.
You probably minimize the window, and that will pause it too. If he is.
Oh, I did that. Yeah. I just had done that. Pause the window.
David, hope you're doing fantastic. By the way, great to see you, David.
Sorry about that, guys. I had to take care of some stuff. You guys were talking. I wasn't about to interrupt and say, "Hey, I gotta take this."
It was just.
I was dying laughing hearing all of it too.
Oh my God! No worries, Pauline. I shall.
Oh, we were laughing hard last night. Oh my God.
Yeah, that was good. You guys did a good job. I told you, good chemistry keeps people there. That's always the way it is.
Ooh, look at that.
So today we're going to be trying the last push, guys, to get to 10K.
Oh, you're at 922. Nice.
Yeah, we got 78 to go to 10,000. So
you're gonna get it. You're gonna get
that tonight.
You'll do it tonight.
The only thing, it's a long weekend. That's going to play a bit into it. Football is on, things like that. But I'm still hoping we can sweep, because today is the last day of August, so that was kind of our goal. But you know what? We hit 9,000 on August 9th. It was 3 weeks last night. And we gained 922 subscribers. More than that, because you gain and lose. Like one day we were purged 75 subscribers in one day.
That's beautiful, Hadley.
Thanks, man.
It's so clean. It's not even funny.
Right?
Yeah.
Nah. I still need to attach my XT60 and then my VTX to here and then my cap. But
Oh yeah.
that soldering station that I have, man, look at how good it helps the solder come out, man. It's just crazy.
Hey, Kim,
Behave. I see it right away, Paul. Behave.
Pauline answered your question there, Kim.
Yes, I do.
My question,
Oh my God.
Paul. No.
You'd,
No.
you'd have to make a big thing on YouTube when you get married. You can put it all
There
on.
is no. John, be nice. Don't make me have to do a sign for you too.
Well, I know that you happen to know a very set of photographers at Pusa Studios that can actually come and do the actual nuptial photos for you.
Don't bring me in this.
Don't bring me into this.
Hey,
Don't.
kid.
Don't bring me in. I know where you're going with this.
Grandma's going to take you out. Go on. Go see Grandma. Go on. Go
Kim,
on. Go
Kim,
see
what
Grandma.
is it? The
Go
first
outside.
weekend in October? Is that when it's planned?
No. I don't remember anything.
Oh.
I don't remember.
The trauma was too much. He can't remember.
Oh no, Hadley. Justin, don't fall into this. Oh my God Almighty.
He's tenacious, believe.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, come on now. Do you
Not
care
me,
if I
not me. No.
do you care if I invite in Jake Blackburn?
Go ahead.
I'm gonna make sure it's okay before I send him the link.
Hey, Brian Kirby, how you doing?
I'll wait for him to get in. I got to jump out in like 15 minutes, anyways. I gotta.
Yeah, I don't know how long he's gonna be. I'm waiting for him to.
But I want to see him. So
Maybe Pauline should come in and talk to us about what kind of music they ought to have. And
I'm not. Pauline, you're definitely going. Thank you so much, sweetie.
yeah, I'm not going to mention anything about Val and
No.
at all now. I'm done.
Thanks,
Andrew
John.
That's what happens to Paul.
Andrew says no.
I'm fair across the board. I was the same way about John DiNardo and Louis P. Floyd when I heard about them. I heard about it. I've never said boo.
Okay.
And the same as I'm handling now with them here. I'm just, I'm fair across the board. So.
What did I do with Louis P. Floyd? I don't even know about that one.
Andrew was talking about it.
I thought I was with you, Andrew, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, no, you're with me, but your beard is with Louis. That's because
Remember all the love last week?
That's right. That's right. Yeah, I was. You win my heart every time I see you. It flutters. I know.
There's gray.
Oh, we got to Grecian that. We got to Grecian. We got to have you shiny. We got to have you shiny.
Oh God.
I'll have it looking like my avatar on Xbox soon.
Hadley had to mute himself. He was laughing too hard.
Yeah, no, I was coughing and everything.
Little shoe polish, black Sharpie. We'll get it done.
God, I need 420.
Just Kim,
Oh, my God.
another month or so and it'll be over with. So you don't have to worry.
Oh, it's just gonna begin when she gets here.
Well, no, but then the ceremony. Then afterwards comes the.
There ain't any ceremony.
What?
She'll be here.
For about a month or so, and then it slowly retracts.
She's gonna be here 8 days.
Yeah.
Then Mark is supposed to show up, I think, on the 4th day, 3rd day or 4th day.
Well,
Last day? Didn't he say last day?
The first 4 days are the pre-planning jitters, where you got to get things lined up.
Oh.
Then you have the ceremony, and then everybody flies at the reception.
No.
Somebody flies the rings in.
Yeah.
Not Raji.
Somebody's dumping flowers
No,
with their
Raji, no.
Mavic.
Justin's adding to the mode.
Yeah, Paul's my buddy too.
Yeah.
Come on, Kim. I can't pick and choose.
And Andrew's son is going to be in the wedding party. Yep.
Unreal. No, I'm not. No, listen. I know you've been trying there for 10 minutes. There, I know you. You're like the dealer there that gives out the candy-shaped hits of acid. It's not going to work. I know where this is going.
I just want to interrupt for a second. Andrew's son, Chris, his birthday is in September the 8th.
17th.
The 17th?
Yeah.
He's looking for a pair of goggles because I'm going to give him a whoop so he can start practicing to fly.
You don't have to do that once again.
I want to. The kid has got potential.
Oh. Thank you.
Really, really good. He understands. He flew my Phantom at like nothing, even though it's GPS. But the way he can hover that little drone off the just above the grass and that and move it around without crashing, it's in his head. He's got it.
I appreciate that.
He's good. He's really going to be good. I'd love to see him doing FPV. I'd love to see it.
Well, he's got the bug for it, that's for sure. And that's why I want to do him with the simulator. That's why when I heard about that, it's a great way for him to get even more into it and stuff like that. So,
you know, it's in his head. He understands everything. He was so engrossed in that flying from those guys flying FPV there. I mean, you couldn't pull him away if his ass was on fire.
No, and
but he was jammed on it. He was loving that.
And you were really good with him. You know, you really are.
It's so easy to show him stuff. He understood right off. I mean, not all of the kids grab onto the concept, but him there, he was catching just like that. You got to nurture it, man. He's going to be good.
Is this like the type of goggles here? Like these, let me see, these ones here?
You might want to get a little bit better ones than that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those you're on the right track. Those are just I don't know. I have it here. I'll just show you. I have them right here. And look how tiny they are. Like
right.
You see all kinds of light on the side. So they're really, really small. They're perfect for like a little kid. Like,
he's 13.
Yeah, they're gonna be too small for him.
But then you go up to like $400. So is that what it pretty much?
No. So those ones right there, those Skybite, or the ones on the left, the white and black ones, those are good. Those are good.
It's $229. That's a little high.
I mean,
that's probably overpriced. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, that's kind of like what you're looking for. And remember to use your Google search when you're shopping for this stuff. Don't go to Amazon and just spend.
No. Yeah. I'm just kind of looking right now. I just brought that page up, but don't definitely at Sean Remedy's birthday's getting close. But like I said, it's not. I don't want to go too far into it and then him not like it. And I agree with all what Kim said. But also, I know
he's hooked on the sim. He's not going to put this down. This is going to be one of those things he's going to do through college.
But
colleges offer it.
I've had 13-year-old boys before. This is not my first rodeo, and I've seen them love something, and I've seen them run away from something. I think he does have it. I'm not trying to discourage him. I've seen that with my first son and my first wife, putting tons of money into anything that he liked, and then all of a sudden he despised it. You know what I mean? That's just that's boys. So I watched my parents spend a ton on hockey after I just quit. You know that I was no better. John DiNardo, thank you for all the love.
Well, in Night Train, he's in Canadian money too there, so it's a little bit different dollar amount to what we're used to seeing for stuff. So it throws us off every time we see something. We're like, "Oh my god!" And you're like, "It's Canadian." Oh, well, it's still high.
No, exactly. Sure. I agree. So,
and there's some stuff like you might be able to. Here's something that you could do is mention on your channel that you're going to be doing something like this and promote it a couple times a week until it comes up. Or how far away is his birthday?
It's on the 17th.
Oh, so you got just a couple of weeks. You could talk about this and see what people can come up with, because you never know who knows somebody that owns an RC company or is involved in an RC company where they can give them to you at a cheaper price or something, you know, to help the pocketbook. 'Cause
Right.
the FPV gear is expensive. Goggles is the most expensive thing you're going to buy for him. So
Right.
if you buy it once, you know, and
Mhm.
that's gonna determine his actual love for it or not. If it's a crappy experience, crappy goggles, he's not gonna like it.
No.
You know what I mean? And that's really where all the I guess the excitement comes from, the goggles.
And that is something to consider. I mean, and then there is the option too. I might then wait for Christmas because I also got 2 other kids, and I try to keep it fair for all of them. Like I'm brutally fair. I don't want to spend a bunch
we
on
lost
one
Paul.
less than the other. Oh, he might. Yeah, I think he went for his Constitution. What do you call it?
He's going to get his brownies.
Yes. Take a leak and have brownies. No.
Yeah.
If worst comes to worst, and I have an extra pair of Fat Sharks, it's just one lens has a bit of sun damage, but you can see it still, and it's okay. As long as he takes care of the Fat Sharks.
Does your son wear glasses?
No.
No. Does he have perfect vision?
Yeah.
Okay. Then that Fat Sharks is a good option. And you might be able to find a set with a module and everything else, you know, through Facebook Marketplace. Someone local that just they thought they were gonna like it, and they chose that they weren't gonna like it. You know, it's not something I want to do.
True.
And the Fat Sharks, like Kim said, sun damage is a real common thing with them, where one lens just doesn't work right. It's all dark.
Okay.
And damage. So when you go to check them out, just swing by and grab Kim, or you do a video.
This Fat Sharks, the extra pair I have, they're immaculate condition, except for the lens it looks almost like a fingerprint on it. It's not so bad.
Right.
I've had them for a long time, so I mean they're still good.
Oh no, and I appreciate it. Like I said, we're gonna look at it over the next couple of days and see what. And I mean, it isn't that far from Christmas either. So it's just if it's going to become like a bigger gift, I'm doing it then, because I'll even buy a stick of gum if I have to make sure all my 3 kids get the exact
Well,
same.
I mean, he can mess around with it,
Mhm.
and if he's engrossed in it and really stuck on it, then you can think about it. You know, if he's like getting bored and he wants to give up on it, then you just give me back to Fat Sharks.
Well, definitely. I mean, we get them back more one, but you don't have to do that, Kim. I mean,
I want, you know, it's like if you see something special in a kid, and they do as well as they do, I like seeing them get into it. You know what I mean?
Oh, I know. I that's why I know you have a passion for kids into it. I like people getting into it in general, and I love that. You know?
He listens. You know, some kids, their brain wanders. You know, when you're talking. Chris's brain is locked in on what you're saying. He's listening.
But since you've seen him, his voice is cracking, and you know their voice starts to wander after that. So that's why I messaged it. We'll see. That's why I'm making sure after the crossing she's still going to be interested.
He's just stuck on it. I mean, I can see it in him doing it.
Well, like I say, you know, he's in the robotics program at school and all that stuff. So I mean, it makes a perfect sense that he would love this, you know, and then the video game aspect, controlling, but in real life.
That's Roger's brother.
Where is Roger? Where is Roger, by the way?
It's Mariel's birthday today. Oh, shut up, Paul. Not you, Paul. That's Roger's brother, and
Paul's gone.
Going like this till the battery's dead in the phone.
Oh my God Almighty!
And I can't converse with him because it's like, you know, just. So I'll let him handle it.
Let him take care of it. I didn't even hear where Roger was. Sorry about that.
It's it's Meryl's birthday today. So he's gone to meet up with him a little bit. And,
oh, that's nice.
You know, and then he's going to come back home because he doesn't want to go to the dinner that they're going to, which is in a camping park. And into that, you know, butts and and all that. So he's gonna wish him a happy birthday and everything, and spend some time with him. And then he's gonna come back home.
Oh, that's nice. I mean, that's
Yeah,
cool. Good for him. Well, I'm glad he's getting to spend some time with him. So
yeah. Well, he's gonna spend time with his woman and his kid, and that there, I can't handle either of them. The kid's like a 6S battery, and she won't leave me alone for a minute. I gotta like hide in the closet under the bed. And there's a search thing going on. Where's Cam? Where's Cam?
Oh, come on, Kim.
Oh my god, man. I don't have any kids, and I'm too old for that, you know?
I gotta give you a hard time.
The funny part is the way you just described you handled it is the way like a golden retriever handles it when kids come over. You have the exact same. It sounds like it could have been the family pet or
Identical.
Kim. Yeah. Oh god, that was so
I've got a
funny.
golden retriever named Kim.
Yeah, that's right. You don't like kids and you don't like thunder. They'll find them under the table if either or come in. So.
Well, I don't mind kids, but I'm glad when they go home.
Yes, that's right. It's nice to see them.
Your kid's fine. He doesn't drive me crazy or anything. I like Chris. Chris is awesome.
Chris is great, except God help him if there's ever a fire in here. I told him, I said, you can do anything in this world like any parent tells their kids, just please don't be anything that takes a lot of fast reaction like a fireman. Because the fire will be burning and you'll be still looking for your boots. He has got European blood into him, boys. He don't go fast. And I'm one of those ones I want to be on time for everything and fast. And Sanya's getting better because she doesn't want to hear me get angry. And Chris, he's
doing his pace. You got yours, I got mine.
Yeah. He was late for school one day, and I'm like, Chris, you better get going. What are you doing? No. Wondering where my shoes are. Well, start moving stuff around. Look for them. They're not going to telepathically appear in your goddamn hands. Like, Lord God, kid.
Meltdown.
Yes, exactly. Like that kind of a blowout. You know? It's just like if I think about them enough, they're going to appear, you know?
Good, John. Have a
All
great
right,
day.
everybody. I got to run. I got some
John, have a good one, man.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming in,
Guys,
John.
have a good day. Maybe I'll see you guys later. Big hug and kiss to you, Pooza.
Big hug and kiss to Tim, mon amour. Have a good day.
Take care, John.
You well,
Don't
John.
work too hard, man.
Good day.
You
You
too.
as well.
Take
All
care.
right. Bye.
Bye.
Oh my God.
Freaking hilarious.
Like Andrew said, like I said, he's got his whoop. It's a stabilized mode, but that's okay for a young boy. And then, you know, when he comes down here for the next trip, I'll wean him off to stabilize and get him to try a 4-inch.
No, you're totally wrong. You need to just put him in acro.
Yeah, I know.
Right off the gate. Right off the gate.
He's
so he
going to be
doesn't-
flying in his house. Okay?
Yeah, he'll be fine. It's a kid.
Yeah.
It's a kid. His response time is like 500 times faster than ours.
That's true.
13, 14 years old, man. Oh,
That's
yeah.
true. He's
Yeah,
really,
no,
really
he's-
good. He's good.
And it's a whoop, too.
He's really good. He is. And I think he should be nurtured.
Oh yeah. No
Because
doubt.
when we pass, we're going to have to pass this on to the next generation.
Yep. And
Yeah.
the one thing I have learned from teaching everybody that I've ever helped, don't give them anything with angle mode. They will pass you up so fast when you hand them something with just acro and they learn just acro on the sim. They are going to skyrocket past you because they don't have the learning curve of relearning the sticks.
Yeah.
And it's a really big deal. Like, I wish I would have never ever touched angle mode unless it was on a camera drone.
I can't stand it anymore.
Yeah, and why do you think you can't stand it? Because there's so much more open capabilities with having acro. The options to the options to just slow down and just barely hover on along, and you can take your hands off the sticks for a second, and the drone just keeps moving just fine. It stays locked in that position, just keeps putting on along.
Oh, yeah. Because
I like
when he comes here the next time there in next year in July, I'm going to see if he's going to fly a 4-inch. I'm going to try it.
We'll definitely have to get down to see you soon. That's for sure.
Yeah, a couple of months on the simulator alone. Like if you just get him a transmitter, Andrew, and put him on the sim, and he still loves it, like then get him some goggles. Don't get him goggles right away. Get him the transmitter first. Get him on the sim and simming. Yeah.
I got the Fly Sky i6. That'll get him working.
I'm completely lost here. So now you know I don't. So the transmitter now you're saying is better to get before the goggles?
Yes.
And what is
Always.
the transmitter? Walk me through this.
So the reason you get a transmitter is because you've got a good computer. You can sit him down in front of your computer, and your computer will be able to run the simulator just fine. And he can practice with the transmitter, learning how to fly acro, learning how to fly, and that'll tell you if he's really interested in it or not. Because if he's like, I can't wait to go out and fly a real drone in real life, I can do all this, and he shows you all the cool stuff he can do, and he doesn't crash,
right?
Then you start investing in him at that point. Because what if he hates it? You're not stuck having to sell multiple items. You're just selling the transmitter off, and somebody will pay for it, and somebody will buy it. You know, as long as he hasn't thrown it across the room pissed off. You know, some teenagers.
Yeah,
no,
that's
I don't know if he's like that.
No, he is. Yeah, that's one thing about him. He's done stuff maybe once in a while, but carelessly, but never.
Yeah. There's always the accident of boom and
that was
off of the.
That was my older son. I always get the call every 4 months that he broke one of his PlayStation controllers, or something's wrong, or a phone's gonna crack into it. But he lives on his own. He can deal with it. That's his choice. He wants to break stuff. He can pay for it.
Yeah, and that's the way I've told every person to get into flying is start with the transmitter. Make sure you like it on the sim. Make sure it's something you really want to do. Then you get the goggles, and then you get him a drone. Because it's gonna be in steps too. Because it's not like you can just go and dump $1,000 on this stuff to get him started. You know.
Right.
It'll probably be at least 1,000 Canadian to get him started. So you're going to want to build it up, you know, and put the goggles on him, and he can plug the goggles. If you get him good goggles, he can plug them into the computer.
Time it, folks. 12:19 Eastern. That's when Andrew took a coronary. Time it. It's right there.
He's like $1,000. Oh my God.
Call it.
His head just drops and he's gone. Where'd he go?
Chris, you're getting into frisbee. Congratulations.
Frisbee golf it is.
That's right.
A couple of $100 in frisbees and you're good.
That's it, Chris. You're getting into just straight frisbee, not frisbee golf. Now we're into dollar store territory. Now we're coming.
Ksenia, where are you? You're here? Talking about your baby like that.
Keeping her at a distance right now.
Trying to push the FPV a little harder.
Andrew,
get the wife involved.
What I could do is, because I'm changing my receiver to the QX7, I can give him my Fly Sky i6.
I'll buy it. I'll buy it.
I got it for nothing.
Yeah, somebody send it to him.
I don't do that.
Yeah, it's a big pay it forward thing going on.
No, I know, but there's a lot of forward going on, and that's why I'm trying to curb. I feel bad.
It's an older model.
Trust me, we get it back. Karma doesn't let things just slide.
That's
you know?
right.
Come
That's
on.
it.
We all know that one.
I know, but I just appreciate it.
No, I'm going to give him the transmitter. He can do the simulator on your computer, like Hadley said.
Mm-hmm.
If he likes it, you're only going to be dealing with the transmitter to give it away or whatever.
Yeah, you just pass it off to somebody else in your chat if he really doesn't want it no more. And you see it sitting on the computer desk for 3 months and it's never moved. Well, I got to dust it off and I'll ship it out to you. You know.
Okay. Well, yeah, but I think I say it could pay for it. It's not a problem.
I would just pay it forward and ship it out because you are going to upgrade him to a different transmitter in the future too.
Mm-hmm.
That transmitter is not going to be the end all for him.
Right.
It'll probably wear out on the sim while he's using it, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And that's the thing too, in all honesty, once we get going more, that's part of the 10K and the things that are coming. We're hoping to be able to get involved with that kind of stuff more. That, you know what, hey, my son's getting into it, reach out to some of these companies, say if we, you know.
Yeah, you kidding me? You put a little pop-up on your channel. I guarantee you, if you contacted Banggood today and told them that you were interested in featuring some of their products, and you were doing like a product review a couple days a week for them, they will flood you like Svi over there. Oh yeah, you'll have as much stuff as Svi. You'll be getting desks to do reviews on. eyebrow brushes, you know, Ksenia could do, and like you guys can all do the reviews on the stuff that they'll send you.
Yeah, she's been doing.
We already have a big channel.
That's
And
the,
we're
that's
looking
the
for
task.
big
3,000, 3K or more.
And that's why we wanted to wait till we were at 10K for that part, because
No
it
need
gives
to.
but it gives us. Oh, thank you, thank you. No, but it, like, because Xenia's done influencer for a while. She's been doing some of the products, makeup and stuff. But we didn't want to tie ourselves in anything until we had 10K, because that gives us more bargaining power to last us longer. You know what I mean?
Well, and that's the
That was
thing
kind
is
of
it all has to do with your review
Yeah.
for bargaining power. If you just do a solid review, you talk about it, you say what's good, what's bad, and you skip over the bad stuff as fast as possible and keep the good stuff in the positive light,
Yeah.
and you know, in the spotlight, you'll be fine. They'll keep sending you stuff. But if you just stick to the bad, well, if there is something that's horrible, don't do the
No.
video, don't put it out. Tell them I'll send it back to you.
Well, that's it. We work on the point of not being negative. Like, I mean, if it's going to be too negative, we don't touch it. That's always been our kind
Exactly.
of.
This is just not. I can't figure it out. You know, sometimes that happens. I can't figure out how to use this thing.
Yeah.
Even my kid can't figure it out, and he should be able to find out how to figure this thing out if anybody's gonna. You know, because kids are amazing that way. But yeah, I think you'll be fine. I don't even have. I have like 4,000, 6,000 people total between all of my platforms that I have following me, and Banggood sends me stuff.
Oh, definitely. If they know they can get the word out to enough, it doesn't have to be to 10 million people. Those days are long gone. They know there's a lot more impact and smaller audience that are more engaged with
Because
it.
they chatter.
Engagement's of it. Yes,
They chatter
exactly.
amongst themselves, yeah, and then they
And
go and
that's
talk to
the
their friend.
transmitter.
Yep.
Oh, let me pin you so I can see it.
Yeah, I sent
Oh.
I sent Russ that same one, and Russ has been using from Droning About Northwest.
Okay.
Yeah, he's been using it on the Sim too.
And there's a plug in the back here.
That's you put it in trainer mode and you plug it into the computer and it. You know,
That answered my question. I was just about to ask, so that's how.
buy a bunch of AA rechargeable batteries, because it takes 4, I think, isn't it?
I'll
Kim?
give this to him.
Yeah.
Well, or loan it to us, and we'll give it back to him.
No, I'll give it to him because he's
And then
going
you
to
guys pay it
wear the
forward.
hell out of it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want it back.
Okay.
I
Well,
don't
no.
want this thing back.
if you're good with that part, I do appreciate it, because like I said, it's not that I don't want to get them into it. I don't want though. I wouldn't do it for anything. Jump a kid into something I've seen happen too many times, and they don't like it anymore. I have a feeling he's gonna love this.
And well, you're soft touching him into it so he can build his addiction to it or his habit of wanting it. You know,
He's going to wear the hell out of this thing.
Yeah, no, that will be right up his alley. So no, that is very cool. Thank you so much, guys. Like I said,
Gentlemen, I got to jump out and leave. Everybody have a great day.
Hey,
Andrew,
Paul.
all the best. Justin,
Thank you, Paul.
always a pleasure. And Kim, if I get a chance, I'll check florists at Drummondville for you. So
No, it's okay, Paul.
okay.
You behave.
Everybody have a great day.
You as well, Paul. Have a great one, man.
Be well, Paul.
Bye, Paul.
It's so hard not to jump on the bandwagon with Paul, because he makes it so.
He makes it so friendly.
Yeah. He knows how to bait the hook very, very well. So.
Oh, years of practice over.
Yeah, that's right.
I have a 8mm whoop upstairs, the motors.
Okay.
All I have to do is buy an F4 receive board for it, and I'll give them that, and it'll have acro.
There we go.
Good morning, Jake. How's
Maybe
it
you can
going?
do it with you.
Yeah,
Jake
and I'll
looks
give them
tired.
this. It'll be all set.
Thank you so much, Kim. But just know I'm not on here bumming for stuff. I can't say that enough. I'm not here looking. I asked you for goggles because I want it. Full disclosure, I had asked him because I wanted to buy the goggles, but I didn't know what to buy. So I was asking him what he advised.
Yeah.
That's so. Just I don't want to look like I'm.
Yeah, no, I just don't want you to be the typical person that just goes and buys stuff. You know, I want you to make sure that you do it right. So you don't waste your capital, you know.
You can ask Xenia. You do not have to worry about that one with me.
What's up, Jake?
Hey, Jake.
What up, dude?
What's going on?
How's everybody doing?
Good, and you?
I'm well. I'm
Looking good there, dude.
Just got up this morning, huh? Took a shower, did the hair.
Oh man, dude. It's been a rough morning.
Yeah.
I'm so
Yeah.
tired.
It looked like you guys had a good night.
I was up a little late. I don't like
Oh, yeah.
staying up that late. But I'm here. I'm up. I'm ready. About
I
2
could not.
hours
I
too.
couldn't get my live stream to work last night.
No.
I couldn't get my camera on the computer to work. Yeah, I know. And I couldn't do the Zoom. I couldn't share Zoom live stream from my phone for some reason. I was doing something wrong. I don't know. I just gave up. After 2 hours, I got frustrated and just went back to building drones.
Are you the 844 number?
No, I'm 520.
Oh, okay.
Nice. Look at that.
What is it?
Jake wants one. He wants one so
Oh yeah,
bad.
that's the QQ.
Yeah. He keeps telling me, he's like, just send me one. Stop trying to sell me it. Just send it to me.
Yeah, exactly.
See, I know nothing about these, but that even looks impressive because I know you're building it together. Like, it looks so clean. It looks like something factory, like it really.
Yeah. Well, you know, we strive as FPV pilots to do everything as good as possible. And I got that
I
new
just want my
soldering
stuff to
station.
work.
And that's, yeah, man,
Just kidding.
that's the next learning curve. We're just gonna have to do some live streams and be like with a whip over there, or electric shock. Jake, you didn't listen. Zap.
When did a whip become a whoop? I'm sorry, I'm all confused now.
Look at that! Look at that whoop.
This is a whoop for you. I was gonna show this to Kim.
Oh my God, man.
Send
Yeah,
a whoop, baby.
that's a city whoop, my friend.
Oh, that's so sexy.
All Crossfire integrated. It's got Brain FPV, the 20x20, the Brain FPV Li on there, or Radix Li, I should say.
God.
Carries one of these monster GoPros.
Oh yeah.
It'll carry that?
Yes,
Oh,
that's what it's for. It's what it's designed around is the
Oh
GoPro.
my God, are you kidding?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, it's like I feel like I'm 13. I'm just like, ah. You guys show
You're
me
learning
this.
everything. That's good though.
I love that.
Yeah, Jake's gonna show you right now. It takes the Hero.
Wow, that's something else. That
Oh, I like that ND filter. That looks nice.
Right?
Can you drop a link for that? Because I need
Yeah.
one.
Yeah, absolutely. It comes in a 3-pack. It's only $24 on like.
I will take it. I don't
If it's
care
on, like,
if it's under
Amazon.
$30. And that's less than $10 an ND filter. I'll take it.
Right?
Yeah, that's a good deal.
Especially when like
I
Polar
paid like
Pros.
$10 for the ones that are just glass for my session.
right? No, I bought some Polar Pros, and those things. It was 3 of them for $50, but they were
Mhm.
just the Snap-on ones,
I don't like those.
and
'cause
they
you
were
crash and you lose
trash,
it.
dude.
Oh yeah, you Oh shit.
That's it. That's the only kind of whipping I've ever known.
Oh.
that's the only.
bring it, girl.
Whoop. WHOOP. Not
I've been.
Well, a whoop went to a whip a while ago, so I'm confused. I'm just trying to keep up with the jargon. So
It's okay.
Yeah.
I've been bad.
Takes a full-size 4S battery too, eh?
Yeah, full size 4S.
Wow. That
1300
takes a
bucks.
4S.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can actually build them for the run on 6S.
I think I actually if I'm not
Troy's
mistaken,
doing it.
This one will run off of 6S.
Yeah,
Holy
Troy's doing it too. With Quad Standard Labs over there. He's doing the 6S ones.
man, that thing
Like
is nice.
Yeah. You
That
get
thing's
all
a
that
beast.
watt hours, you know.
What was I gonna say?
Dude, did you see that video that Curtis Dart dropped? That was done with FPV drone. God, where? Let me see if I can get the link. I'll see if I can put it back in here so you can check it out. You're gonna be like, "Are you serious?" And it's a big band that's using an FPV drone and Inspire 2, I think.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let me see if I can find it here. I sent it to myself. Hell.
That's how I do stuff too. I just
Dude, I know. And you do it on Facebook
Sorry.
and you're like, what happened to it? It's gone. Yeah, I'll find it in a second. It'll be a minute. I'm waiting on a slow computer.
Andrew, I'll send this out as soon as I can. Val's going to be here in October.
okay.
I'm going to change the receiver on Hadley's, so I have it on QX7, and I'll ship this right immediately to you.
No, but Kim, no rush. No.
Yeah, we'll get this here. Get them into that way. You can save money. Get them interested in this. You won't have to buy them for present,
Okay.
and he can simulate until this thing dies.
Well, that's great because it's going into winter, so it gives him the winter to play with, to see where he's at, if he likes it once again. And I'm sure there's stuff going around like secondhand too, and that gives me more time if he gets into it to look around. Yeah, pawn shop.
Exactly.
Yep. So, marketplace, Facebook, all that stuff. So.
They were $35.99 a piece. Sorry.
That's fine. I need them. I'm going to go. Well, I bought the Hero 7. I ordered it, so it should be here soon. I'm super excited for that. And yeah, getting my stuff going for the business. You know how that goes.
Yep. I'm actually gonna go do a shoot here in about an hour and a half now.
Really?
Yeah.
Here, you know what? I'm just gonna drop the link. There, it's a huge ass link. I'll just drop it in the messenger.
Holy
for you.
buckets!
I know it's huge. I had the link in here and it says share link, so I'm just sharing the damn link. I don't know if it's gonna work or not. Let's see if it does. Yeah, it takes you to YouTube. Okay, cool.
Oh, it's the Chainsmokers, huh?
Yes, and it I don't know who the pilots are. Curtis Dart didn't know who the pilots were or mentioned, but like, are you kidding me? Like, that wasn't a helicopter next to the helicopter.
Ben and Mana at FPV wants to know, do you guys have Discord room at all?
Does anybody have the link for the behind the scenes for this video that I can share, or could you share it in the chat here? Because I don't think I have it. No, I don't. The last I have is Destination Chronicles talking up there. So yeah, I'm way off. I feel so bad for Brian Kirby, man. Heart goes out to you, dude, if you're still in here watching or listening.
What happened to Brian? Oh, in the chat, or
He spoke to his friend yesterday, and his friend passed away yesterday after he spoke to him.
I'm sorry, Brian.
Yeah, Brian, if you're still here,
yeah, it's in the chat. If you read through the chat,
Prayers.
I apologize. This morning I've been jumping all over the place. I didn't have a chance.
It's okay. We were talking about transmitters and your kid, so I'm not trying to trying to bring any morale down.
No,
but I do want to tell him I feel for you completely.
Yeah, for sure.
I've been there. I've been there with quite a few friends, so it's a bummer.
It's
when
Johnny,
we get older,
it's Johnny FPV.
Johnny FPV figures. Yeah, he's the man when it comes to on set shoots.
Chris. Sorry, just calling. I'll be back 1 second. Oh, no.
Oh man.
Okay. Isn't that a good shot?
I want to do, man.
Yeah, and we're all capable of doing it. That have been flying for a couple of years. Once you've been flying a couple of years, like every day, you get good enough to be able to do this. You just have to build the confidence.
I wonder how much
what
they
you
paid
want.
him for that.
From what I understand, it's $500 per something. Typically, is the going rate, and it can go up to $5,000 per something, and that could be per minute.
Wow.
It could be per shot. So like it gets pretty expensive, and they've got the money to expedite right to your PayPal account. So okay, all right, well we'll pay you the extra today.
Right. And Chainsmokers are huge too.
They are. Yeah. Curtis Dart, he's like he knew that they were a bigger name, but I don't think he knows for our generation how big they really are.
Right.
Yeah.
Actually,
as soon as I saw it, I was like, you got to be kidding me. This is huge.
Hey there,
this
Blizzard.
is just the beginning.
How are you, John?
Oh, Blizzard's here.
Yeah, you drone as well. Nice to see you guys.
Yeah.
You drone. Good morning. Yeah, Mana has me all screwed up there because I've seen. Oh, Nomadic Bike said something in there too. Dang it! I need to really focus in. Val got me on point today.
Son of a.
Yeah, right.
Son of a what?
He's watching the video. He's there's some amazing shots that they incorporate into that video.
My dude, that is.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Curtis Dart. Tell Curtis Dart thank you for sharing that and pointing it out to us, because he is like the head of getting news to us. He's always ahead of everybody.
29 million plus views on this thing.
Damn.
What is that? Is it really $10,000 per million views, Andrew?
It roughly. That's if you're a very family friendly channel.
Like a music channel, like an artist channel.
You like the really good ones. Like think of the ones that are like Peter McKinnon would fall into that category most likely and stuff. But once
Peter
again,
McKinnon is actually one of my idols.
me too. He's the one who got us back into YouTube. I mean, I owe him a lot for that one.
I've bought his LUT packages and everything.
He does. You know what? I feel bad for him. I brought the example one day. He's kind of like the Bon Jovi of the '80s. He did something. He changed something that really people liked, and then everybody started to copy him. And then he almost had to become somebody new, so not to look like himself, because everybody had just copied him so badly and hoarded out what he did. You know, he changed the standard on YouTube. Casey Neistat, I don't like him. I'm not a big fan. But he did revolutionize vlogging. Nobody can take that away from him. But Peter McKinnon revolutionized cinematography on here.
Oh, yeah. No, hands down.
The B-roll, I mean, he capitalized on it like nobody ever did. But then everybody started doing B-roll. He even said it himself in videos. You know, he had to start changing himself a bit because everybody's been copying him to death.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing about YouTube is if you have something that someone else can mimic in their own light, they're going to.
Yep, and it ruins it for the one that did do it, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, they're just the same as everybody else. No, they were the ones who started it. Then the other 4,000 that came after them were the ones that ruined it.
Yeah, and they were all his subscribers too.
Yes, exactly.
They're already subscribed to him. Like you're telling me that they don't see it?
Yeah. you get it. Exactly.
Get out of here, right?
look at 80s rock at the end of the 80s. No wonder it died. It had to. The same as any music. It was so much the same thing every time you listen to it. It could have been just enter
and
band name.
there was like 10 bands that started that kind of a trend, and then it just blew up into thousands.
That's right, because the record companies were like, "Oh, that's the sound we want." Okay, Van Halen's doing good with 1984. Everybody's going to sound like Van Halen now. Oh, Skid Row come out. Okay, guys, you know what we have to do.
AC/DC was a huge one too.
Yeah, that's right. They started a trend, and then
Def Leppard, you know, they capitalized on their drummer losing an arm in a bus accident.
Yep.
And they became giants over that because, you know, news is news.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That is
back in the day. Back in the day when news changed everything. The way you looked at something.
It's unbelievable. Like that's what I said. Even 15 years ago, if we sat down, as long as we're by then the same niche, if I said, "What's your favorite 10 bands?" most of us would have the top 10 would maybe be 6 to 7 would be the same. It's not like that anymore. Now we have such varied interests because there's so many more options in music. What we watch.
Stop watching it, Jake. Watch it later, man.
Guys, give me a second.
Take notes. Take notes.
Mana is leaving.
Oh, Mana. Take care, man.
Phenomena. It's Phenomena, right?
Phenomena FPV.
Tell me if I'm right. It's Phenomena FPV.
Yep. From Muppets, yeah.
Phenomena.
Adam.
Phenomena. Have a great
That's
day.
gonna be stuck in my head all day long. Thank you.
He knows it.
Thank you.
He knows it, man.
Awful.
When I used to have a sign repair business, we had a bucket truck. You know, you're up 30 feet in the air, 200, pound sign, putting it into place and all this stuff. It's pretty rough. My daughter was 4 at the time and into Frozen. Do you know what it's like to be a 200-pound man, 30 feet in the air, putting up a sign, humming out, "Let it go" to yourself? And you realize how things just have gone.
That's what you're humming? You just all of a sudden dawns on you, you're like...
I'm sitting there putting the sign, I got everything going, I'm using the impact, I mean, it's a big job, and I'm like, "Let it go. Stop, like yelling at your own brain, like literally. I've heard it 10 trillion times. The manliness, you've just accepted the fact where it's okay, yeah.
Oh God, there's times that I'm really thankful I don't have kids.
Hi, my name is Andrew, and I have a daughter. Like an intervention phenomenon.
Fudge.
Freaking Jake is gonna be stuck on the banana.
Yeah.
Banana.
I'm gonna get it stuck in my kids' heads too, which isn't gonna help me any because it's gonna just go into this weird, stupid circle.
And then pretty soon your wife's gonna be doing it.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna go rip with Kyle, and all of a sudden I'm gonna.
It'll be one of those quiet moments in the car where you're like, "Na-na-na-na." Oh man!
I just swore a lot.
Yeah.
Oh shoot.
What a great community, man.
Well, I guess today I'm also supposed to have like a multi GP get together, but I have no idea what I'm doing when I do that. So.
Oh my God! Don't start singing that thing there, man.
So wait a second. You've got a get together going on today for multi GP. So there's a race that you've got going, right?
I guess.
And
So-
you're gonna be humming that banana mat.
So it's going to be multi GP manana.
Exactly.
No,
They're
but
gonna be looking
so
at
on a
you.
serious note,
It's gonna be viral.
Yeah, oh yeah. So just make sure you do the video with the music.
Right.
That's you
And do
doing
third
it,
party
man.
so you don't get a strike because you know that one's copyrighted to hell.
Definitely.
But so you have gates, you have a location, you have everything going on. Do you have a lap timer and everything that's going to be there
Yep.
today? Okay, so what's the deal? What time's the event?
I'm thinking like around 4.
4 in the afternoon?
Yeah, dude, it's freaking hot here right now. Not as hot as over there. I'm not even gonna
Don't even.
complain about hot where you're at.
Don't even start. And plus, we got.
That's a pissing contest we can't win. We just accept it with Adley. Whatever
It's
we
not
got.
the heat anymore, guys.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not the heat anymore. It's the damn West Nile virus that's killing people. Like, I'm not even going outside. I discharged my batteries. I'm done. Done for the season. Eight people in my neighborhood died from it, so I'm done.
Wow.
Good lord.
And we're talking my neighborhood, man. There's only like 800 houses here.
Jeez.
Yeah. The odds of it, right?
That's bad.
Yep.
And I'm over here all just ate up by mosquitoes too.
Yeah, yeah. Come on down south. You will stay indoors. You'll be scared as I am.
Where are you out of? Where are you out of, Jake?
I'm in Montana.
Oh, you're in Montana. Mm.
Yep.
We used to live in Saskatchewan. That's where my daughter was born. We were right down by the border of North Dakota, about 70 kilometers. Yeah. I used to work in the oil patch for a couple of years hauling crude oil.
Down at like Williston and stuff, or
I was on the Canadian side in Weyburn, Saskatchewan, but yeah, I've been down to Williston. Yeah, that's my first place Xenia's ever been to the United States was Williston. That was her first town she ever seen.
Dang. That was a horrible example of America right there.
Yeah.
And they know the story already. Long story short, we were applying for citizenship in the middle for a permanent residency. And we came back into Canada through a training one. We came to the other side, and she almost got sent back to Latvia with a 5-year penalty. She was pregnant with our first child.
Jesus.
Yeah, we were 5 hours at the border. They searched the car. They held her for interrogation. They held me for interrogation. Hi,
That's a little miss.
hi. How are you? How are you today?
I can hear you. How are you? Good. You good? All right.
How old are you?
How old are you? 11.
11. Wow. Has Dad got you into FPV as well?
No, she's not doing FPV. She has zero interest in it. She's the farthest from,
That's okay. You got to be your own person.
She's grown up past toys.
Yeah.
She's like, where are we going, Dad? Every time we leave the house, where are we going, Dad? I'm like,
Some of the best flyers are lady FPV flyers.
Mhm.
Right? Some of them are.
Yep.
Some of the best flyers are ladies.
Yep.
We can all read that now.
That was awesome. Oh my god.
Oh, Kim Paul messaged you in the chat there.
Oh, what a piece of Paul.
Lordy. Well, apparently.
You gotta go.
Oh, yep. I do.
Oh, Paul, you're bad.
Unbelievable.
Well, thanks for coming in, Jake.
Absolutely. You
Take
guys
care.
have a great day.
Have a great day, Jake.
Gonna be all over the place. Apparently, they're flying at noon already.
Ah, you got like 15 minutes to get there.
Yeah, remember,
Or an hour and 15.
Don't be
Depends on what
thinking
time
about
it is
that
there.
banana thing, yeah.
Oh, it's happening. It's gonna happen. Phenomena.
Phenomena. Multi-GP race, baby.
Yeah.
All right, folks. Y'all have a good one. See you
You
later.
as well, bro.
Take care. Be well, Jake.
Take care, man.
You too. Oh my gosh, it takes
Yeah, it
3
takes
different
forever.
buttons to get out of the meeting, doesn't it?
Yeah, you got to do that little one in the corner. See you later, dude.
He's awesome.
Now, Justin, you guys talk on phone as well, you and Jake?
Yes.
Okay, so now this is what I do. I'll give you some advice. Now for the next 2 hours, every 15 minutes, you have to text them phenomena.
I can't do that to him, man. I'm not even doing it. No.
And I'm telling you, you'll be surprised how effective it is. It really is. And that's one of my favorites. So I go sometimes for days, but I recommend at least 2 hours to get it.
I mean, I know I can set my phone to keep sending a text with the same words to it every so often that it'll just keep doing it.
It's a good reminder. I think it works well. Yeah.
He's going to want to kill me.
I can see a whole line of guys go by singing all that duet. Banana.
Take your phenomena with you and go.
When I was a teen, we were painting a roof, my friend and I. It was a 3-day job to do everything. And I made it a point to all day, every day, even though it was driving me crazy, was to sing the song from the Doors, Riders of the Storm.
Mm-hmm.
But I just kept singing it. Gotta have some ham. Do, 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 do. If you want to make a sandwich, you gotta have some ham. And I did that. It took him about 6 months. 6 months to get out of his head. I drove him almost to an insane asylum with it, even though it was driving me crazy. But you got to be committed. Or literally committed, I guess, at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love repetition is the best way to get to somebody.
He's my buddy. I don't want to annoy him. He's already going to annoy himself.
This guy was my best friend. This is the honest to God's truth, my very best friend.
And so he was your best friend.
Yeah. Well, we stayed friends, but I was in his head for a while.
He's probably got your picture on the wall where he's throwing darts at it.
He admitted about 3 months later that it was still in his head by times. It would drive him crazy.
See, I can't do that to him. He's got 2 kids, man. He's got kids. I don't need to drive him crazy. I don't have kids, so he could annoy me, I guess.
That way you get the feeling of kids.
Yeah, it's enough. Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God.
Oh, jeez. So Nassif Hassan is talking in here about flying a park up there in Canada, and they want him to bring your drone with license, registration, and 500,000 Canadian insurance.
Yeah.
Is that normal for up there to fly?
Yeah, I know. I'm not an expert onto it. I know the liability is somewhere between 500 and $1 million or something like that.
Oh, okay.
I know it's hard to get. Now, I haven't looked into it since I bought my Osmo, which is almost now 3 years ago. But I know at the time they wanted $1,000 a year for it.
Yeah,
Insurance.
yeah, and that's the thing is if you have the money, you can show I have that money in my bank account, but I don't have that kind of money. I'm gonna have to pay somebody else to back me.
$1,000 for the coverage a year. That's
Yeah.
how much they want. Yeah. So, and I was like, yeah, I'm not interested because I didn't even fly at the time.
Yeah, I mean that's just around just under $100 a month. That's it's not cheap. Like $90 a month.
I don't believe in paying for something that's either going to show almost immediate results on return or you're already getting return onto it and it's going to cover you. Like even with our live stream, like, I mean, it's not that we're not rich. We're not any of those. But we didn't go out and buy the mixer right away. We didn't go buy the mics and everything right away, even though we were starting to do a lot of it because there was no return. Why go blow a bank and maybe it fizzle out?
Do you guys have hourly insurance rental that you guys can do up there in Canada, or does it have to be like?
No clue.
Because here in the States, well, where I live, I can use the insurance. It costs me $7 an hour.
Okay.
It's not bad, and it's $1 million coverage. It doesn't cover my drone itself, but it covers anything my drone can cause.
Right. Exactly.
So and if I want it to cover my drone while I'm using it, it's another $35 or $40 an hour. But I paid for the Best Buy warranty on my drone, so if I crash that thing, they'll just replace it. It's taking the rubble. I've had 2 close calls with Hawks where it was like it is up there where if it was coming down, it's coming down and coming in pieces, coming home in pieces, anyways.
Guys, I'm going to close down at 1 because it's going to rain and I have to deal with my dog here.
Yeah,
Okay.
no problem. No problem.
Sounds good.
She's getting a little.
Yeah, I'm probably saying your name wrong. I'm sorry if I'm butchering it, but if you go and look on the internet for hourly drone insurance or drone insurance by the hour, and make sure it's for Canadian insurance and that it's in your area, that it's covered, and maybe make a phone call or do an email check or something to see if it's going to be the right insurance that you can use. Yeah, I agree with you, Blizzard. Yeah, I agree. DJI pilots are not real pilots. It's like calling a self-driving car owners F1 racers.
There you go.
Good afternoon, Val.
Hey,
Val's
Val.
at work. I see a bunch of woodwork in the background.
And
Looks
it
like she's
worked.
making cabinets.
Hey, Pusa, thank you for last night. You're very sweet.
No, it was our pleasure. It was our pleasure. And hey, like I was telling Kim, you retained a lot of people. That's a good thing. So,
Yeah,
like,
that was. Yeah, we were happy with that.
I know Jim from Video Call-In Show. He had a fantastic time, so that's awesome. I mean, Jim's got a really great channel, way, way, way underrated. I don't know if you've ever been to it, but
I have been.
He really puts a lot of work into it. So definitely glad that you guys got to meet each other and that. So they're very welcome. It was
Yeah.
our pleasure. We were already planning it. We'd seen you were live. We haven't done a raid in a while, so.
Yeah, we're going live every night at 11 Eastern. It's really late, but I think it works for Kim and I. So.
Well, I'm glad,
So-
and I think it's fun. I do. I'm sorry we had a couple of things to deal with last night, but we were in back and forth. But we're we're excited. We're getting close, and we had a good night last night. And then I get a channel angry that somehow somebody had banned them, and they go on the warpath against us. So we had to deal with them.
Oh.
Then we had another channel that was starting to accuse the other one of being a sexual predator and all this stuff and drug us into it. We have no involvement. And that's what it's like all the time. They don't understand where we get fed up. And another channel was really nice, gave us a search out that's good to us, knows all the rules, and they keep putting up in the hundreds. Like I'm 3 away from set. And I explained to them, I'm sorry, but we can't do it. So they got mad at us, so we had to try and deal with it. This is what it's like when people don't realize all the time why I don't go more places or why I'm not. Give us our day, for God's sakes. Can you not be happy that we're getting closer and just leave us happy for 2 minutes? Like, we never been asked to be in this stuff.
Yeah. I don't want you to
Well,
ever worry if
you're
you can't
trying to
stay
help
when
other
you come
people.
in.
No, I don't want to put it. I don't want to make us sound like anything of anything. Just can we be a YouTube channel that's like at this point now excited to go to 10K? Just give us 2 days to do that, and then we can hear all the gripes and the complaints and how we're the worst and blah 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 blah. Get right back on the schedule.
Right. And you guys, I am so happy for you
I know
because
you are.
I think you're going to hit that 10K tonight. So I am more than thrilled for you.
We're
So,
excited.
But
Ready
you've been
now.
working hard. You deserve it. You've
I
been
appreciate
working
that.
hard.
I do appreciate that.
Hey, you'll get there, man. The haters just give you better advertisement. It's advertisement that sticks for more than a day. You know what I mean? Because they're bitching about you on their channel, and people are like, "I'm gonna go check them out." Hey,
Yeah.
It's not that bad. You're just grumpy.
And every number you hit on here that's rounded out to the thousands, especially after 3,000, you're always going to get that every time. I just in the air, and the ones that were praying for you 1,000 before, now wishing you'd go off the air.
Oh yeah, no. Then like me, I get typically a thumbs down every video or more.
Oh, that sucks, man.
Me too.
Who cares?
And
You know what
and
I
you
say?
think
Who
about
cares?
Yeah.
Yeah, you think about it and just think, well, you had to click on, gave me another view, and It's just going to be what it is. You know?
Yeah.
Plus, what can you do?
You want to know the truth about how I feel about it? I'm going to tell the honest to God truth. I give 0 Fs.
Yeah.
And like, there is nothing that they could do to bring me down on the internet. I'm sorry, I don't pay attention to where somebody's trying to ridicule you or put you down on here. Why would you ever let that get in? You know?
It's
Now,
not.
if it was something different than that, then yeah, maybe I might be bothered by it. But online, I don't care. Shut my channel down. I don't give a shit. Just saying.
We bring you back.
Just start
Hadley.
another.
We'll
I
bring
know.
you
I'll just
back.
start a new one.
Yeah,
I might not have all the subs, but you know.
I think no matter if you have a lot of people or you just have a few people, you're always going to have those guys who just decide
Since
they
we
don't
had-
want you to have what they have.
Since we've had about 200, we have 2,000. We have 2 that always, without fail, come to thumbs down. And Xavier and I have always said hi to them. If they don't do it right away, we used to ask them, I hope you're okay and hope you can make it over again after. We appreciate your loyal support. Yeah, we've given them big kudos for it. It's a lot of work.
You know, there
Here's the
is some
funniest
people.
thing.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry, Haley, but this is the thing. I was thinking about it. They have to think about your channel all day long. They gotta go. I gotta go and put that dislike,
Yeah.
and then they
Rent-free,
gotta
baby.
get to the channel,
Rent-free.
and then they gotta put that. And I just think so all day long. They're thinking of me.
That's right.
Phenomena.
It's a lot of
It's a
dedication.
phenomena.
I wish some of our good fans were as good to us as those two. I always thought that.
Right.
You know, 'cause that's a lot of work and dedication to keep going with it.
Hey, kudos.
I usually-
That's right.
Every 15 minutes, just start texting them, Andrew.
We usually don't give out too much, but yeah, exactly. I usually don't give them out much, but that day we did our push-up potluck, they managed to get 13 people not to like it. They managed to drum up 13 people. What they don't realize there was 613 that did.
Well, and
So
they
I
don't
love
hurt
it.
you.
I
They
love
don't. I
it.
don't care what anyone says. They don't hurt you. I don't think
No,
the
they
algorithm
don't.
gives a crap.
You know what? It doesn't.
There
I
is-
don't think it does anymore. I think
There's
it,
people that give thumbs down, and that's what they do. That's their thing.
That's
Instead
their
of giving you a
daily
thumbs.
thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, that's what they do. Like if
Yeah.
they even liked your video, they still give you a thumbs down
Yeah.
because that's how the like I've gotten messages from people saying that's how I signify that I give you a like, is I give you a thumbs down. I'm like, oh, okay, well, that's kind of
well,
weird, but whatever.
you know, you crazy little person. Whatever it takes to float your
Whatever is
boat.
working that boat upstairs.
But I just want to dispel one myth. There is a myth going that's been around for a long time that as long as it's a view is a view and a dislike or anything counts engagement. Yes, up to a certain point. When it starts
Up to a
creeping into
certain point.
starts creeping into the 40% more, you can start. And Linus Tech Tips and them have had trouble with it. It's never been announced by YouTube, but the pattern starts to show. That's why less today you're not getting as many videos. You know, a couple of years ago, you'd have a video with 500, I'm just making 100,000 dislikes and 10,000 likes, and they were still heavily viewed. That's starting to fade away.
Yeah.
You know.
Right.
But I mean, it's hard to get 40%. I mean, that's.
Well, I mean, if
usually-
there's that many dislikes, why the hell doesn't YouTube just pull the video?
Yeah. Well,
You know,
we're
blocking it because of this.
we were getting botted. We were getting 170 in 10 minutes for a while at the beginning of
Yeah,
January.
that's real.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
170 in 10
Yeah.
minutes.
Awesome.
We were varying between 90 and 214. I think was the highest amount of dislikes for one video.
Yeah.
They were all coming in 5 minutes apart in batches. It's not hard to see. But you know, YouTube didn't pick up on them as much as you would think.
No.
That's
Yeah,
the
you
sad
drone,
part.
you drones, like I get thumbs down every video. I think it's YouTube. Yeah, there's some FPV pilots that just give thumbs down to signify that they were there, and that they, you know, and that's the way they do it because
It's a little
I don't know why.
little too against the grain, to be honest. But anyways,
yeah, I mean, they're really like fighting the man as much as possible on everything. I'm guessing. Right?
But it's fighting you at the same time, you know.
It's dragging you
Yeah,
into the fight.
yeah. They need to not do that.
I don't want to get
but
dragged
it
into the
is what
fight,
it
man.
is.
Yeah. Oh, you got a
You're
question?
doing my thing.
You got a question from AZ Drone Dude.
Hadley, other easy drone dude is asking you a question. I'm gonna have to get out of here, guys. We're gonna start raining a lot.
Yeah.
If I don't get the dog out, it'll be hell on earth.
Yeah, AZ Drone Dude, I do suggest upgrading to Crossfire. There is quite a cost to it, though. If you're having failsafe issues with what you're doing, or having connectivity issues where the drone's like kind of locking almost into failsafe, I do suggest upgrading to the 915 megahertz because it has more penetration. But here in Arizona, it's not too bad with the X9D Plus and an XM receiver. Are you using an XM Plus or just XM? Because the XM Plus has diversity, and that's also really helpful, and it's not a big cost for the receivers. I'm not really into shoving Crossfire into somebody's world unless they live where it's humid, a lot of trees and stuff like that, or you want to do some long range. But if you want like a solid link connectivity, you are going to get a much better performance out of the TVS Crossfire.
Hawkeye Station.
So, I'm kind of. I don't want to push
Red
anybody.
Dog.
Sorry, I don't want to push anybody. You know.
Oh,
but
Hawkeye.
it's good
Hey.
stuff. AZ
Okay,
Drone Dude, do I have
You
you?
doing? Hey.
I hate to be the bummer of the party. I gotta go, guys. This is really dark and the winds are blowing like hell.
Yeah.
Is Roxy outside?
No, she's sitting right here staring at me.
Okay.
Kim, I usually don't do them. I'm just going to ask everybody if you guys keep an eye out for us today. We're going to try to go on. Probably we're going to try to hit 10,000 today. So if you guys are around and you don't have anything other commitments, we'd love to have you. Just keep an eye out.
Thank you.
Well, sorry about that. I usually don't do that.
That's cool.
So, Andrew, what time are you coming on?
We're just watching the numbers now. I have a channel that might be giving us a big shout out, a friend of mine. And if he does, it's probably going to roll really fast. So we got to play it by ear right now. So just keep an eye out on Twitter. We're going to do this one by ear. There's no use to go on if it's going to take too long. We don't want to drag everybody's day out. But if it does pick up fast, we'll go on as
cool.
Very
Cool.
good.
I can't wait
Thank
for
you, you drone.
I appreciate that, guys. I do. And thank you guys for everything you guys have done for us. You're a
Thanks,
huge
Mike.
part of us getting to where we're going. Rogers and Kim have been with us for so long and pushed us so much. Truly
Can
appreciate it.
Can I answer AZ Drone Dude real
Yes.
quick?
Sure.
So with the XM Plus, are you having any failsafe issues with what you're flying now and the range that you're flying? The milliwatts of your VTX also have to do with how far you can go. Typically a 200 milliwatt VTX can outfly the transmission from the FR Sky transmitter. So if
Nice.
you are comfortable and happy with the range that you're getting, I would stick with where you're at until you want to build something to go that far. But if you're wanting to go further and you have a spotter and everything, you want to do a little bit mid-range, maybe a mile out or something, you're probably going to need to get the Crossfire, so it'll be a good link. Last thing you want is to be a mile away and it fall out of the air. So I use Crossfire, and the reason I use Crossfire is because I was tired of having failsafes. The failsafes got to the point where I was breaking more equipment than it was worth to even go fly. I go out and fly and I crash and my drone catches on fire and there's $400 gone. So I bought the Crossfire for that reason. But I was having issues with my transmitter and some other things. So when I put Crossfire on it, it just fixed the transmitter issues because
So,
it wasn't
Kim?
using the broadcaster.
Do you know how to get out of YouTube to shut down the show, or is Roger close?
Down there.
Huh?
Well, you just go to end meeting.
No,
No.
that's not how you do
Yeah,
YouTube.
if you want the latest and greatest, I would
Go
get Crossfire,
up
full
into,
size.
isn't it the left-hand corner?
Okay.
Put your mouse up there,
Yeah, I see
and get
that.
get the diamond, the TVS diamond antenna as
and
well.
then you go off right there.
Okay. Okay. Before I shut down, everybody go to Push's channel and smash the hell out of that like button.
And subscribe, guys. Subscribe.
Subscribe.
Channel. We want them at 10,000 today or tomorrow at least.
How far are you
Tonight,
away?
Today.
How far?
Only
far are you?
80. Only
You only
80.
need 80?
This
Yeah.
neat
They're
lady.
really,
And
really
guys-
bottling you down, aren't
He's
they?
an awesome channel. He supports everybody. He's a great guy. Pointing his root, Kim.
So be part of the
Thank you.
party. When he makes it, just be part of it. Come on over and be part of his celebration. And Ksenia, she's beautiful. Their kids are beautiful. Let's just go get them there.
Thank you guys. You guys think I appreciate that.
We can do it.
You
Yes.
guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Much love
And
to all
don't
you guys.
forget, tonight at 11 o'clock Eastern, the Furball and Puddles show will be back on Val's Life.
I
Did
love
we
that.
do that last night? We're doing it. Oh,
I love
I
that.
hate
name.
twerking. All right. No twerking. Well, maybe. No.
I don't want you to break your back before I get there.
It's
And
too late.
before you guys go, if you could hit the like button to help Roger's channel out, that would be awesome. Because we're
Check
about
out
to shut
Hadley,
down here.
check out Val's. Everybody in
Come on,
here,
check
you're
me out.
awesome people. We love you guys. Very kind. Super nice. I appreciate it, everyone.
Yes.
Thank you. Appreciate you guys. You guys have been very
Yes.
good.
Yeah,
Everyone,
Andrew, I still appreciate the help you've gotten me. You know, I can still stream
We
if I
can
want
do
to from my
it.
phone.
Let's keep it going.
All in it together, guys. We're all in it
Yes.
together.
Thanks,
It's an
Mark.
uphill battle.
That's it, everyone. Just smash everybody's buttons. Check out their channels. YouTube is playing your game. Let's do it.
All right, guys. You have a great day. Thank you for having me, and we'll see you guys soon. Okay.
Take care.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye.
guys. Take
Have a
care.
Bye,
great day,
Kim. Bye,
Hadley.
Val. Bye, Andrew. Use
Bye.
well.
Bye, Hadley.
Justin, Val, Kim, everybody in the chat. Have a great day, guys.
Yes, everybody in the
bless
chat.
everyone. Have a great
Let
weekend.
her rip, Tater Chip.
Okay, Kim, you got to go up and hit stop.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
like I
Everybody
always
have a
say.
great day. Thanks, everyone.
You're welcome, Easy Drone Dude. Anytime, man. If we're on
Straight
here,
up
or
there.
Roger's on here
Click.
7 days a week, and I'm usually around. And Kim and Val know how to get a hold of me if I'm not here. So,
Heck yeah. I'll phone you.
yep. Take care, guys.
Take care of you, drone. Yes, sir. I hear you. Everybody have a great day.
How was your breakfast? Did you like your waffle?